fun, but it's also really scary to run Fell Reaver.
I hate Fell Reaver.
Oh, so you play Mech Shaman without Fell Reaver?
No, I play mid-range Shaman.
Oh, okay.
I can't get behind Mech Shaman. It's always too...
It's so all-in-y.
Yeah, I'm not an all-in kind of person.
Me neither, because it's such a devastating feeling if it gets shut down early. You're like, oh, game over.
You're like, there's nothing, like, I have no outs. No outs is a good feeling.
I can recall many of times that coined out turn 5 or turn 4 Fell Reaver comes down and I have no answer and he wins the game too. So.
Okay, so it definitely is Mech Shaman with that turn 1 Cogmaster. But is that an Innervate? Yeah, the Innervate Senjin Shieldmaster is pretty good at slowing this down. Let's see. Alright,
I would have probably just done the same.
Yeah, kind of awkward. But that's
the
okay.
next turn, do you think that... Oh, wow, that's a great top deck. Never mind. Because I was going to say I would be wary of playing that Whirling Zap-O-Matic.
Yeah.
What a top deck for him, too.
He was like, am I going to have to swipe that? Or am I just going to pass my turn? Nope.
Pilot Shredder is one of the most OP cards that came out of that expansion.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's just so annoying.
And then how many times do you need it to be a Doomsayer and it never is?
And then when you don't need it to be a Doomsayer, it is. You're just like, well, what?
Yeah.
I was playing on the ladder earlier, and I was playing against a Mech Shaman, and they played a Piloted Shredder, and I killed it, and a Whirling Zap-O-Matic dropped out, and I was like, that's not fair!
Oh my god!
Like, I already dealt with your 2 Whirling Zap-O-Matics, you don't get a 3rd one! Like, what is this nonsense?
That's awful.
That was salty. It's just awkward he can only make him burn 3 cards here. But I guess this is the correct play.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess, because he can... Oh, wow, he can't swipe now. That just changed everything.
Oh, this is rough.
Because if he plays that Piloted Sky Golem right now, he can't kill that Fell Reaver. Wow.
Yeah, you just can't do it. Okay.
You think he's going to silence that Sky Golem?
That's what I'm wondering. I think the silence is probably supposed to be saved for taunts.
Yeah, true.
But I'm not completely sure.
I guess you could weapon the 3/2. Okay.
Yeah, he is gonna Earthshock. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I think...
Go ahead.
I think Mech Shaman is a little face huntery, and that, or like, you know, it's just focused on aggro. Like, it's focused on damage over a short amount of time. And I think for that reason, Earthshock is saved for, you know, Sludge Belcher or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But say he does Earthshock, the play is going to be to trade his Fell Reaver, no card discards. Then he just weapons the 3/2, and then he can throw down Spider Tank, and then he's a Spider Tank, a 5/5, and a weapon, and the board's clear.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Yep,
is it me, or has it been over a minute and a half? Is the spectator bugged?
Oh yeah, you've got to go out and go back in. You bugged. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be pretty good. just face. Get a big old spider tank. Such a spider tank.
So
and that healing totem is huge too.
So question, did you already see that play and I didn't see it and I was just stating what was on the board?
I honestly don't know because I was just trying to make sure I got back into the game. Because I had to exit out as well. Yeah, there's the heal, and that is enough for lethal now.
Yeah, 5-10. Yeah, you got enough. Top decked it.
Yep, he was one off.
It's a really good matchup though for him. For his mech shaman to play a druid, it's like really good.
Mm-hmm. Chat wants to know if I'm Mexican, Kappa. It must be my dark skin and dark features. Okay, well that was a very fast game. That's kind of what Mech Shaman does. You hope to draw well, you burn half of your deck because of Fel Reaver, but it all works out in the end.
Yep. And it's great that he gets that out of the way. He already got his win with that.
Right. They're actually both running Shaman, which I love. And, you know, it's not like these people are just, like, picking decks randomly or anything. Like, these are decks they feel very confident in playing. They feel that it's going to do well against the tournament meta right now. So I'm very excited that Shaman is making a little comeback here. Okay, so...
So do you think since he already picked Druid... I don't know, you think he's going to stick with Druid now since he lost with it, or...?
He did switch to Shaman.
Okay, yeah, that's lagging behind.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, and this is going to be a face-off. Face Hunter versus Mech Shaman. Mech Shaman has a pretty good hand.
It sucks though when the Hunter has a 1-drop. It's like the most devastating feeling.
Yeah. And, oh man. I mean, the Haunted Creeper Knife Juggler combination is always annoying.
I mean, he has a perfect curve, literally.
Yeah, he really does. It's kind of gross. I wouldn't trade. Or I guess you trade to protect the spider so that you can get more juggles next time.
And you don't want it to get earth shocked, because then it does.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you Knife Juggler, Abusive Sergeant, the spider, and throw it in.
Sure. Yeah. It's probably best.
And hope one of your juggles hits the...
Yeah. You're going 50% twice, so...
Yeah. Probably fine. I mean,
There's too many bad plays that can come out of that. The animal companion.
Animal companion. It's not great. Alright.
You can hit right there. You go.
There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, there's 3 juggles. I forgot about that.
And he knows that he doesn't have any lightning storms, so he's just gonna flood the board.
Yeah. But Annoyatron's gonna hopefully slow everybody down a little bit. But we do still have Knife Juggler on the board. Oh, no we do not.
Interesting. He's playing Face Hunter with a freezing trap.
That's gonna be the Mind Games freezing trap.
Yeah, true.
Never overestimate. Or
Maybe he runs one of each. You never know.
Yeah, it's possible. I really like running 3 secrets with 2 mad scientists, so it's not super awkward when you draw one by accident.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say it's not looking good for Mr. OG Tharniel here. Because
I agree.
Remember, he doesn't have any heals in his deck. Or do they run? Does Mech Shaman run heal bots? No, right?
I don't think so. I think That's too slow. They're
Yeah,
too worried about going face. But yeah, it's 30.
even if he had a Fel Reaver next turn, it wouldn't be fast enough. And they ignored his 2-3. I don't think he could catch up.
Yeah, I'm interested to see why Doomhammer didn't come down right there. Last turn.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, hunters, like, suck the life out of you so much that you don't even care after you're at 15 health or lower.
That is certainly true. Certainly true. Yeah, he's just gonna choose the steady shot. He's like, I'm not even gonna bother with this freezing trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so slow. So slow. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, OG. I feel your pain. Hunter, man. Alright, so Vinny is now 2-0, and he only has Warlock left. I feel like we say this every week, but Warlock is, you know, really tough class to try to predict what they're playing. And I'm not sure what Vinny is playing. I think a zoo deck would be a pretty interesting thing to see from Vinny. Just 3, like, Mech Shaman, Base Hunter, and Zoo. Just like, I'm gonna run over you and you're gonna cry about it.
But I wonder if his Warlock is his one control because his other 2 are...
That's also extremely possible. Yeah. Try to diversify the lineup.
And if it's Zoo, you know there's some interesting meta going on right now. There's people such as myself playing Molten Giants in their Zoo deck. So
Molten Giants.
Yeah, you never know. I guess because it's all hunters.
Alright, this is...
That's...
Handlock or Mallylock, but certainly not Zoo.
It's definitely Handlock. You wouldn't run the Mountain Giant.
Oh, I didn't see a Mountain Giant, sorry. Yep, no, Super Handlock. Super Handlock.
He's playing the Zombie Chow, too.
Nice.
Oh, so we're playing Mally versus Handlock.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what we got. And a Senjin in a Mally deck. That's interesting.
What?
I've never seen that.
Hellfire.
Well, I have seen that, but...
Yeah, usually, that's not weird, but Senjin is kind of weird.
Senjin's definitely weird. But he got that clutch Twilight Drake draw. That's huge for him.
Yeah, that is really nice.
But he needs that BGH. That's what he's drawing for.
Yeah. That BGH, though.
Let's hope he does the smart thing and taps. Oh, he's playing... What?
Oh, no.
But what is going on here? Why does he have a giant in his deck?
Is it...
Maybe it's Handlock versus
Handlock?
And he's just running a Senjin in there.
That's possible. I'm slightly confused.
Yeah, I'm really confused. I haven't seen this on ladder yet.
Belcher is gonna slow everything right down. Except the owl's gonna come out and goodbye, Mountain Giant. Yeah, I am seriously perplexed. And you gotta tap first. Siphon Soul, another like techie card that sometimes does and sometimes does not see play.
That Molten Giant is so huge with his 2 Hellfires in hand, and the fact he has no other minions. Not to mention he has a BGH for the Mountain Giant coming from OG. Next turn. And he's probably going to Mountain Giant because he can tap with it. I don't know, though. Some people play it differently. I like to get it out of my hand because...
Oh, yeah, it's a...
bad later in the game.
Right, exactly.
That's a pretty smart play because he knows the owl's gone, at least the first owl. But up, top deck. Top deck owl.
He's just going to get... Thinking about Siphon Soul.
You know what I hate doing this, though, is when people steal it with their Sylvanas, but I think we're safe to say that's not going to be the case here, because he doesn't play an abusive Sergeant, so he can't.
Right.
Yeah, but I've played Tharson into Sylvanas many of times, and the opponent just killed their own Sylvanas.
Oh yeah, that's super annoying because I always forget about it.
Yeah. I mean, you're always like, there's no way that could happen, and then it happens.
Yeah. Really, really, bro.
That's gonna be super annoying for him.
Let's see.
He might have to Siphon Soul here.
This is just so.
What is he gonna? What's his follow-up play? Oh, he got the top deck BGH. I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's? Oh, and the Dark Bomb. Okay.
I don't know if I would Dark Bomb there though. You know, if you bait a silence to kill your BGH, then you know that's great. You know. I don't know why he's scared of that Ancient Watcher. It's because it's gonna get taunted up.
Yeah, I guess so. He's just thinking, okay, I'm gonna kill this now while I can. Yeah, I think you just play Molten. I dig Zombie Chow here. It's a cool play.
Yeah, sure. It keeps him from being able to play his Moltens if they do draw ever. Basically, in mirror matchups like this, kind of, if this even is a mirror matchup, because we still haven't even seen Moltens yet. I'm assuming they're there. You want to keep the you want to keep the other lock at high health. So playing the Zombie Chow is actually awesome.
Oh yeah, no, Zombie Chow is really good in the mirror, if this is the mirror, like you said. Yeah, it's kind of cool because I never really thought of it that way. I always think of it as like early board control against aggro or something.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
What is he? You think he's gonna taunt that if he plays? Oh, I guess he has. No, he doesn't. Well,
he's gonna. It's a little awkward.
And I guess he just goes face because he already saw one Molten and he thought if you had two, you would have played both of them. No, I guess he had 15 health, so he wouldn't have been able to. I don't know.
Did Vinny have two big game hunters? First one.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's used them yet. To be honest. No, I think that's his first one. I don't think he's used one.
Okay. Yeah, I think you throw in Zombie Chow, realize that's pretty good for you. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can tap. No, how many cards does he have? 9 cards. Yeah, I don't know. This is why I'm not a great hand luck player. There's so many options. It just sucks that he can't.
Clearing that 2-3 really sucks, but wow.
Okay.
It's a pretty good play.
Yeah.
And I like that he's keeping, well, was he exact mana there, or did he have something left over? Like, could he play that Molten, or he didn't play it because he's playing around something?
It cost 1, and it costs 0 now because of Emperor.
Okay, so he couldn't play it last turn.
Right, exactly.
He needs like a Shadow Flame or something. Things are looking grim for him.
Yeah, Shadow Flame would...
It would still be pretty hard to clear. It would have to be a Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame Hellfire.
Yeah. This Shield Master is super awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely see how it's really good against other matchups.
I guess I'll play the Shield Master and the Ancient and taunt him.
Yeah.
Because if he gets them low enough and they trade, you know, they take the 4 damage and the 3 damage, then he'll be able to Hellfire.
Sure. But Shadow Flame.
That's that Rex right there.
That's lethal.
Double Hellfire.
Yep. Boom. Alright, Vinny is gonna sweep that up 3-0 against the OG Tharniel. Both players really well played.
I feel so bad in situations like that because he just had bad hands like every time.
He really did. Well, I mean, Shaman is a deck that is a little scary, like Mech Shaman specifically is a deck that's a little bit scary. If you don't have a really good opening hand, it can really fall on his face, which is a little bit what happened. And it was, matched up against Face Hunter, which was annoying. I think this Warlock deck, OG's Warlock deck would have done way better against the Face Hunter than against this sort of quasi-mirror match Warlock matchup. So just the order that he happened to choose decks in also really gave him a disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, but congratulations, Vinny will be advancing to the round of 8. Let's take a look at our brackets while we wait for our next match that we're going to spectate. And I believe we are going to be following, well, yeah, we're obviously going to be following Vinny. Let's see what we've got. So Lead Paint is still in it, and Killin' All Day is still in it. And Da Imp is still in it. Nice job, guys. And
so what is the top amount of points one person has earned from Tuesday Night Hype for BlizzCon? Do you guys know off of hand?
I think we have a spreadsheet going somewhere. I don't have access to it.
It's so cool, though. It's so cool. More people need to find out about this tournament, because if they only knew how little, when they do want to start getting into tournaments, how little. I think there's only 2 NA open tournaments that you can play to get BlizzCon points. So, yeah, guys, if you're watching and you never tried, this is a great place if you're an NA player to chase that dream. If you ever want to play this game on a big stage,
chasing the dream. Yeah, and I mean, it's super cool. It's low key if you want it to be, and it's high reward if you want it to be. You know what I mean? Like, I think one of the cool things about Tuesday Night Hype is that it attracts all sorts of different people. So, like, my roommate who plays not super competitively, but just think it's fun to enter a tournament every once in a while, plays all the time.
And I've seen that on some of the nights that I've played your guys' tournament.
Yeah,
you'll see the craziest decks. Like, people will bust out Murloc Warlock.
Exactly. Like, all right, I'm like a little sick of Bladder right now. I'm just gonna play the tournament. Like, I know I'm not gonna win, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, I think that's like, we have a good mix of those kind of players, which I think makes it fun. And yeah, I mean, 10 BlizzCon points. 10 BlizzCon points is huge. It's a huge number of BlizzCon points. Yeah. When I first found out it was 10, I was like, wait, really? I thought it would be like the top person.
Yeah, and certain people are taking advantage of it now because, once more people start signing up for this tournament, it's only going to, the player pool is only going to get bigger. It's going to get tougher.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to start attracting a lot more people. I mean, we had 450-ish people sign up for this one. We had, I think, 230 check in and actually play, but that's one of the biggest ones on Strivewire. We have the biggest bracket out of, like, we have the 256 bracket. A lot of the tournaments on Strivewire have, like 128 or even 32.
Sure.
But we had to expand to the bigger bracket because we kept having no spots left because so many people were signing up.
Yeah, every time that I've signed up, I've been on a wait list, so I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, my roommate always freaks out. He's like, "Oh, I didn't register. Like, I'm gonna be on the wait list." And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Like, you're gonna get on. Just like sign in, check in as soon as you can, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get to play in the tournament. So don't let that dissuade you."
Yeah. So this is my question. What? I'm sure Billy's never shared with me. What is your favorite decks? Like, what are you playing right now on ladder? What is your style?
Okay, so my my like one true love, I guess, is Tempo Mage. I don't know if that makes me like a scumbag.
No, I was just gonna say, don't you feel like a little bit all-in-y when you play that too, though? Like,
I do, and that's a little bit why I stopped playing it right now.
like I'll play against a warrior or something, or for instance, and I'll make a play, with my mirror images, and that's when you usually stack up against certain comps, and you stack up a mana worm, or you start stacking up your flame waker, and then like I don't know, a patron warrior does like a whirlwind off of his axe, and then like the regular whirlwind, and everything's shut down because everything's 2 health. It's just, I don't know.
I personally think that it's not going to get me very far in this meta right now, but I have faith that it will have a comeback. Where I was playing like even more aggressive tempo mage than like a lot of the lists have like some like mid-rangey and like late game stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like playing double knife juggler, double mirror image. I was just like shooting juggles and flame waker things at like all of these random targets, and it was so much fun. But now that warrior is so huge, control warrior and patron warrior,
it's so huge.
Really do not want to be throwing random juggles at things. It's kind of bad unless you're like face hunter.
You know what else is bad about it is, okay, so you say the warriors, so then what would you naturally do? Most people, when they get beat by something, they're like, oh, well, I want to play that. It just beat me and whatever. And I'll go and I'll switch to warrior, and then all I get is freeze mage all day.
Yes!
And it's just like, come
What's
on.
up with that? How come as soon as you change decks, you stop running into whatever was bothering you before and start running into a whole new problem?
Hunters never come until you're playing aggro yourself, and then you just get out aggroed.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand how it works. I really think the Hearthstone gods are like expert, next level trolls.
I honestly, like, I there has to. I don't know. I can't speak for it and say there has to be, but it's like, it's so easy for them to just be like, okay, hunters have to play this percentage of warriors, of their games. You could incorporate that so easily in a patch. At least sometimes that's how it feels.
It definitely does feel like that. Never lucky.
And I feel like the game is also really, really streaky, because I don't know if you heard about like Kalento one time getting on his iPhone and winning 15 games in a row and getting legend from his iPhone with Patron Warrior. Like sometimes it's like that. Do you ever play on your iPhone or on your phone?
No, my phone's too slow. The battery's dead on my phone. It only works if it's plugged in, so Hearthstone's a non-option.
Gotcha. So, like, sometimes, I don't know, I'll just play on it after I end stream or go to bed or something. I'm just laying in bed and, like, playing the stupidest thing, just, like, straight stupid face hunter with nothing, like, different. And you just win 10 games in a row, and you were just downstairs streaming, like, working your butt off playing Control Warrior and, like, losing games. And it's just like, really? So, it's tough sometimes.
So, OG Tharniel is talking to me right now. He said the Shield Masters were in because he's mostly free to play, and he only bought Emperor Tharson because he's in the first wing. So he's going for the budget deck, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Now,
OG for getting top 16 with a budget deck.
That's a really big feat to accomplish.
Yeah, so good on you, guy. That's pretty cool. And so what happens now is that match went so quickly because they were all aggro decks, well, mostly, and it was 3-0. So we're just waiting for some people to catch up. You know how it goes.
True.
Yep. So, okay, so let me throw that question back to you. What are you playing on ladder right now? What do you like?
I guess it depends on like how far into the season it is. Like last season, I hit Legend on the last day. I think just like J-Tonic did. Yeah. So the last day of the season, I hit Legend at 12 o'clock. I thought the servers were gonna reset. And I did it with Patron Warrior. And then this season, I've just been playing so much Heroes of the Storm that I haven't caught up. So like right now, I'm in a position right now. I mean, like I'm so far off. I'm at like rank 8. What would I play right now? I'd probably need to play something fast because like losing control games that are taking 20 minutes when you only have 2 days left in the season, you can't be doing that. But what I probably enjoy the most is Patron Warrior or Freeze Mage, probably. They're really fun.
So I actually haven't ever played Freeze Mage, which is so weird to say because it seems like a thing that I obviously should have done.
Yeah.
I just like haven't built it, and I just haven't played it yet. And I guess that's something that I'm gonna have to do ASAP.
I didn't do it for a long time, and then I built a Echo Mage deck from Reckful's Echo Mage deck that has Molten Giants in it.
Yeah.
And I played that for a while, and I was like, after you played that, you'll understand the style of, you know, playing with ice blocks and, you know, getting someone to 15 and taking them down. So then it was like a great transition into Freeze Mage. You got to try it, though. Like, honestly, when you watch it being played, you're like, oh, this might not be really my play style. But after you try it, it's loads of fun.
Really? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have to try it.
That feeling when you're on the other side, when you see him Alexstrasza and you're a class that doesn't have healing, and you know no matter what you do, there's an ice block right there, and he's definitely has 15 damage in his hand, it's like, come on. Like, it's so bad.
Well, I think Billy, our person who's behind the scenes here, Billy was trying to ladder with Freeze Mage, and he was running into deck after deck after deck that ran Kazan Mystic, or double Kazan Mystic.
Really?
And doesn't that like auto shut down?
I could not. Yeah, for sure. But I've never played Freeze Mage where I've seen it happen to Forsen. I guess I haven't played enough games where I get like my ice block stolen and that was the game. You know?
Yeah.
They're generally greedy. People are greedy with Kazan Mystic anyway. So if they run any, they run one, and they'll run like your initial one, and then you have your second one. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, and I think it depends on what level or what rank you are on the ladder as well. Like up in Legends, there probably aren't many people playing Kazan Mystic.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, that's what sucks is because the same games that you could be winning with the current deck that you love and like are good at, you might be winning games in the Legend bracket and not on the ladder. Because like sometimes there's not hunters everywhere in the Legend bracket, you know, but they're always in the ladder.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, I think they're always like going to be on the ladder too.
Yeah,
always going to be a popular deck.
That's why you'll see like famous streamers all the time. You'll be like, "Oh, they're winning with Rogue." Well, I guess that means Rogue is viable. Well, the thing is, sometimes it's different. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people just switch to Face Hunter from 100 and go to rank 1 because they know that they can do that. But most of the time, people in like the top 200-300, they play all types of decks, and they're like really creative, and that gives the meta a chance for something like Oil Rogue to dominate one day because matchups will dictate that. But on something like ladder, it's just so cancer. God.
It really is. It really is. And I mean, the thing is, like, if you watch a stream and you see your favorite pro Hearthstone player playing a deck, sure, it's great to be like, okay, I'm going to learn from this stream, I'm going to learn how to run this deck, I'm going to run this deck on ladder now. But you still have to keep in mind that this might not be the correct deck for you to be playing because you don't know how to play it because you're not as good as this pro streamer that you're watching.
You're right.
So I always try to keep that in the back of my mind whenever I like look at a deck list and get super excited, like, oh, that looks super cool.
Sure.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to try it, but I actually know in my heart of hearts that I'm not going to be able to do well with that deck because I'm just not that kind of player. I mean, I think I'm an arena player. Like, I keep saying this, but I'm an arena player. Like, I trade minions favorably. That's what I do. Yeah. So I need to have like a constructed deck that kind of does the same thing.
Yeah, I think a perfect example that it's a really good point that you brought up because let me ask you a situation right here. It's turn 3. You don't have a coin. It's turn 3 on Freeze Mage, and you have an Acolyte and an Arcane Intellect.
Okay.
You know, and the board's clear. What do you do? Then it depends on the class you're playing. If it's a Zulak, are you going to bank on him having a silence for your Acolyte, like, or are you going to risk it to get 2 cards? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's an example of those little plays that like the pro streamers are doing that let you win with those decks that look so glorious at first glance.
So glorious.
And that's why Kalento is God, because he makes those type of plays that you just would never make. You can tell I'm a Kalento fan.
You heard it here first. Kalento is God. Okay. So I think we're jumping into a game now. We are going to see Waning Moon versus Lead Paint. Let's see. Both legend ranked players. So this is going to be, we're getting into the high stakes now.
Yep.
It's getting real. I mean, it was pretty real before, but it's getting realer. So Lead Paint is here piloting the Shaman deck, Mech Shaman. Love it.
Now you're getting just what you asked for.
Yeah, basically.
I love the patrons, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm biased to the patrons.
I'm a little sick of the patrons.
I'm sure if you're running Tempo Mage, it makes sense.
Yeah, I had to switch. I couldn't keep doing it. It was too much. So I'm playing Combo Druid now.
What a great turn to Cruel Taskmaster. It's so devastating where he does that.
That was great.
So... yeah, I would probably throw out the Berserker here. Yeah, it makes sense. Because 2 minions are going to take damage. That puts the Berserker at a 4/4 and it clears the Spider Tank. And you know he's not going to Earth Shock it. It wouldn't be worth an Earth Shock. So he throws down the Berserker and oh wait, the Berserker doesn't take... I mean, the Armor Smith won't take damage.
Oh.
So it's going to be a 3/4.
3/4, so it's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, he can't kill it either. All right, let's see the roll. What do we get? Oh, 4/6.
Oh, womp womp womp.
But look at that Berserker growing though now. I don't know if that was a good trade. But I guess he's going to trade anyways, even if he doesn't.
Let's see. I think we can see a...
Oh, Crusher's not paladin, bro. My paladin is for
All right.
This is why I like... well, I guess you have to Frothing Berserker because of the board state.
Yeah.
But it's pretty awkward here now. Like, it's such a valuable card. I guess you can, like, Armor Smith, throw your Cool Taskmaster into the Spider Tank.
Yeah, I think I would Roland here.
Oh, actually, you could Unstable Gold? Yeah, that might help. But I would throw my 2/2 into the 3/3. So that it died. Well, I guess that's stupid, because then he just throws the 3/3. Okay, I retract my previous statement.
I just don't know if that was the smartest play in case like the Shaman has a silence, like all that damage that you think you're going to buff that. I mean, obviously he doesn't, we see that, but I don't know, we'll see if it works out for him.
So, okay, here's my thing.
Because look, now it trades with the Spider Tank. Good?
Oh. Okay. Waning Moon is obviously a better Hearthstone player than I am. Okay, so I'm gonna defer to his judgment.
Sure.
But, that being said, I don't understand. I thought like the point of Patron Warrior was to sort of like jealously guard all of your combo cards and then like swarm. And now he's got like 4 cards in hand. Well, I guess Emperor is not actually that weak next turn just because of the combo in hand. Like the perfect combo in hand.
Perfect combo in hand, especially against Mech Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be plenty of minions on board for him to grow patrons from.
In theory, well, yeah, that 1/1 helps a bit.
Oh, that 5/6 is so nice.
It's huge.
Because the patrons, that's the one drawback with patron is like once you start playing giant minions, it's really hard to clear them.
Mm-hmm.
He has to draw executes.
He's thinking about Death Bite or Emperor.
I would definitely Death Spite and just armor up. You kill the 4/4.
Mm.
And then you hope for a top deck
Execute.
yeah, top deck execute. But little does he know he's probably gonna play
Oh,
Lotheb.
going base.
Oh, he's definitely playing Lotheb here, guaranteed. Put $100 on it. If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. Because
I quickly retract that $100 statement.
yeah, because there's no reason not to right there.
That looks perfect.
It protects your 5/6 from dying.
Yep. So he's just thinking. I mean, Waning Moon's just thinking. All right, we're gonna get him down as low as possible.
Roll for a taunt totem, probably be best here.
Yeah, that would really mess with your day.
Not only that, he's scared for his life. He's at 12 health.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Crackle face?
Yeah, nah, you probably wait on that.
Yeah.
Wow, double patron in hand.
Patron.
All right. How much damage does he have? Let's see, 10, 14, 15. So the warrior's not scared for. What? He needs 12 damage. Let's see.
18, 19.
Wait, does he have it? Wait, 4?
Oh wait, he does.
Yeah, he does have it.
7, 8. He totally does.
Yeah, he has lethal.
Doom hammer plus lethal. Well, he has to roll well on the crackle.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's a possibility there.
Okay, so 15, 16, 18. He has to roll a 4.
Which.
So 75% chance of winning the game.
Yep.
Oh. And then 25% chance of like straight losing the game.
That is true.
You just go for it. You just go for it. You're gonna lose if you don't do it.
I would crackle first and then decide if I'm gonna annoy it.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Got it.
And he rolls a 6. Oh, it's beautiful. I know you like patrons. I get it.
It's okay though, because you don't really like mech shaman, so.
That's true.
You're mid-range level.
Every time I watch this, I just want to go play mech shaman. But then every time I play mech shaman, I'm like, why am I doing this? I hate this.
Yeah, it's like that whole thing where it's not like it looks like in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like the grass is always green on the other side. Like.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I should be playing this instead. All right, so Lead Paint is gonna take game 1 with his shaman deck. Taking expert level notes here, choosing the hype number 33. So Lead Paint has Hunter and Warrior left.
And looking at a possible of any of those 3, so say he has Hunter or Warrior, let's see. Hunter does good against Druid and Warlock. Warrior is a tough matchup, but he knows it's Patron. Yeah, that's probably the worst matchup.
What, Hunter?
Yeah,
Hunter.
It's actually easier to beat Hunter as Patron Warrior than it is Control.
Okay.
Only because the Patron Warrior has all those extra whirlwinds and 1 damage effects to kill, like, Wolf Riders, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite what was planned.
This is a pretty sweet hand. That Innervate Wild Growth is going to come in handy. Oh, he can do a turn 3 Emperor.
I'd probably go for it too, because wow, actually, little does he know he's gonna get kill commanded on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It does suck. you're happy about that, kind of.
Oh, that's a bad draw.
Ugh. Yeah, because you have to cap form, or not cap form the other one.
See, this is that weird situation you're in with Druid when you know you're facing Hunter. Like, honestly, this could still... I guess you could play the Haunted Creeper is usually a indication of mid-range, but there is still Haunted Creepers in Face Hunter. So, do you think he's going to heal here with his... I don't think he can. I think he has to draw, else he's just going to lose anyways.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's going to draw. That is a freezing trap. But, I mean, it's so slow for Waning Moon to, play the Ancient, get it freezing trapped, and then play it again. Like, by that time, you're already dead. Yeah. He does have the Force of Nature. Yep, that's always nice.
But I mean, look at what he has everything he needs.
Yeah, that's gross.
You won't be able to clear the Haunted Creeper without to clear the whole board, you have to attack the Haunted Creeper, right? And you're gonna have to activate the Snake Trap, or you're gonna have to use a Wrath, and that's gonna be actually no, you got the Innervate. That changes things.
So yeah, he can. Well, yeah, he can Wrath. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot because...
Yeah, he can Innervate Swipe.
Can't Innervate Swipe. A pretty big turnaround for Waning Moon. I like what he did there. That was nice.
But he's gonna be hurting when he sees that Savannah Highmane though.
Savannah Highmane is here to ruin your day.
It's not so bad because remember he can trade. Oh, why would he? What is that? Oh, I guess that's pretty dang good if he doesn't play taunt.
Yeah, that's threateningly cool.
That was really smart. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, me either. That is super smart. Yeah, that's game.
So he's dead. Yeah. He could draw. He could draw for a taunt. With his Wrath, he can Wrath his own.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he's gonna do that. And
he needs a Druid of the Claw or a Sludge Belcher. Nope.
Nope. That's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. I always hate to see the Golden Druid die. Alright, Lead Paint's gonna take early lead 2-0 against Waning Moon. So Lead Paint only has his Warrior deck left. We're not sure if it's Patron or Control Warrior.
Yep.
We didn't get to see any of his games yesterday, so I'm not sure what he's running.
So I wonder if Waning is like, okay, I lost with my Warrior and my Druid, I'm going to play my Warlock, or no, that was a bad matchup, I'm going to repeat one of my first two classes. Against Warrior, I guess the best matchup is Druid. Like, I would repeat Druid if I was him.
Yeah.
But,
He's going to go for the Warlock play. So it looks like Control Warrior versus
Handlock.
Handlock. Alright. Well, that Harrison Jones is going to be useful for Jiraxis.
Yeah, he's going to get rid of it now, for sure.
Yeah, you don't need it right now.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good hand. The shield block on turn 3, if he has a shield slam,
yeah,
he'll have enough armor to... Ooh. This is interesting. This might be a demon handlock. It is. It's a demon handlock.
Okay. I like it.
So I don't know if he plays Mountain Giants. I don't think he does.
Just the Moltons?
Yeah. He plays Twilight Drakes, Moltens, and Mal'Ganis. Yeah, there he is.
And not Jiraxis?
No, he definitely plays Draxus.
Definitely plays Jiraxis, okay. So, you play... Oh wait, we have a Frothing Berserker. And a Grim Patron, so this is not Control Warrior.
So, no, he's playing Zalays. Actually, this isn't even Zalays. There was a form of Patron that was going on for a while when hunters were really, really all over that you play Shield Block, Shield Slam.
Huh. And Harrison Jones?
Yep. Yep.
So, do you not have
there's different things you can swap out. You can swap out one Gnomish Inventor. You can swap out one Fiery War Axe.
Oh, right. A lot of people are running just one now.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, I'm on board with this. This is pretty cool. Very exciting to see.
So... Turn 5. He has the Inner Rage. He's not going to be doing that. Man, it's looking really bad for the warrior for Lead Paint.
Yeah, he's just gonna
draw here.
That seems fine.
You know, it's tough doing that when you're facing a lock because all 3 of the types of locks in meta have owls.
Yeah, that's true. Owl plural?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing Mountain Giants too. What is going on here? I wonder what he dropped. We're seeing all kinds of cool stuff. This has been really fun so far.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying all of this. Slam, he's like...
Execute?
I get execute or shield slam? Oh, I cannot. That's rough, buddy.
Okay, so at this point of the game, when the board is staring you like it is, and... Alright, well that's already... In your mind, you're really like, I lost as a Patron Warrior. Even if you top deck and execute things... Basically, you're looking for a Frothing Berserker win at this point. But the only way that you can pull that off to get enough damage for double Frothing was if he had an Emperor. And you see right there, he just gives up.
Yeah. Wow. He's like, alright, I'm not wasting any time here.
The only top deck that could have won the game for him is an Emperor. And then if he survived by, 4 health, he might be able to make an, double Frothing Berserker win.
Right. There's no way he was running Brawl, right?
No, I don't know. I've seen random people run one Brawl in a Patron Warrior deck, but it's not very common.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You don't want to bog down. See, the thing is, people play all kinds of different things in Patron, but it bogs down your combo when you do that.
Yes, definitely. Because you're just digging and digging, and then you find your Brawl, and you're like, wait, I didn't want that.
Wow, look at that hand from Waning Moon, though.
That is a thing of beauty.
Okay, so I would get rid of that. I would get rid of all of that against Druid. I mean, you can make an argument to keep the slam or the shield block, just in case something gets innervated out from a Druid. Because remember, we're not Control Warrior. But see, I don't know if he plays the shield slam. We haven't seen it yet. But it would be silly to run shield block in Patron Warrior without the shield slam. Because otherwise...
I have seen some people just run one shield block, no shield slams, just because it's another cantrip, another thing that draws you cards.
Yeah, that's true.
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
I love this Innervate, Shade,
so good.
And then Wild Growth.
God.
And then the Keeper to follow it up on turn 4, like... That's really, really nice.
Yeah, in case your opponent plays like an Acolyte, which he's going to be.
Mm-hmm. And Lead Paint with the Well Played.
Yep. So he's going to just silence here and leave his Shade inside because he wants to play around Death Spite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, and he has the 5-drop. I didn't...
Yeah! Oh, this is gross. Oh, he is...
No, do not do that.
You don't
Do
trade.
not trade. Let him death spite your 2/4, man. You have a threat on the board he can't deal with.
There you go. Like, what are you afraid of? Double Acolyte of Pain.
Wow. All right, let's see how he deals with that.
I think you just slam the 4/6 and go face. Okay. All right.
The reason he does that is because Patron has so many ways to activate that Acolyte.
Yeah.
Instead of him just running it in, you know.
So yeah, I mean, Waning Moon just got rid of both of the patrons' Acolyte of Pains, which is pretty big, right? It's a pretty big deal.
It's a huge deal. On top of the fact that he can't clear anything. On the board. Yeah.
The God Hand from Waning Moon.
Seriously, I mean,
we're tied up. We're on game 5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really lead, and Waning Moon. Okay, so this just goes to show: next time you're playing a tournament, and you lose the first 2 games, and you're feeling salty, and you're feeling like you're tilted, and you don't even want to play the next game, you can turn it around. Have faith in yourself.
Yep.
Golden Warrior face match. Let's do this.
Wow. And they're both patron, baby. That's so beautiful.
Holy cow.
Do both of them play the shield block? Or is only one of them playing it?
I don't think we haven't seen Waning Moon's patron yet, I don't think. No, I think we have, but I don't remember.
Alright, so I would keep the Death Spite on this side for lead paint. Get rid of... You could make an argument for Battle Rage, but you kind of don't want to. You want to Acolyte or... Yeah. Honestly, I don't keep Armorsmith because if they play an Acolyte into it, then you're just feeding him cards.
That's a good point.
It's the same reason why you don't play an Armorsmith on turn 1 against a Priest, or turn 2 against a Priest.
Because of Northshire Cleric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he has a coin, he can make some, you know, he can make a play with it on turn 3.
There's the Acolyte he was looking for.
Yep.
Very nice.
And there's another interesting play you can do. Sometimes some patron players play that unstable ghoul on turn 2, but it sometimes helps you in the end. But sometimes your opponent uses it against you and just weapons your unstable ghoul and gives himself cards.
Right, exactly. Slam.
Yeah, that's definitely the correct play there.
Okay. Just to draw the card?
Yeah. Not to mention once patron combos start coming out, if your Acolyte's still alive, you build so much armor that you're just out of range of every 1 turn play. And remember, this deck is like built around OTKs basically.
Waning Moon didn't attack.
Yeah, did he just miss his attack for real?
Yeah, he did. It happens. Unless he's like, it's like a next level BM. He didn't again! Oh, because he's trying to shut down Battle Rage.
Yeah, that's actually really smart.
Huh, okay. I'm a pleb. You're better than me.
Oh, that was definitely really smart. He plays a Sludge Belcher. I've seen that. That's Zalae's. Zalae's Patron Warrior is the only one I've seen that runs Patron. I mean, sorry, Sludge Belcher.
Sludge Belcher, yeah. Yeah, that's super cool. It's really good against all the druids.
And hunters.
And hunters and pretty much everything. And other patrons. Well, kind of. The 1/2 that drops is annoying.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. He draws that extra card for his Emperor to be even more value next turn.
And the Belcher boys. Battle Rage. So is this... Go ahead.
This is going to be a very interesting match from this point on because that Sludge Belcher is really, really tough to deal with as a Patron Warrior, especially when your Death Spite's gone now. So, let's see. Nice. He's going to do the crow task.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, this is going to be really tough for him to deal with. He's probably going to have to make a whirlwind or a cruel task or some type of play along those lines to end up killing it. That's if he even gets the death spike.
Right. So it is double shield block. So I've never seen double shield block.
We still haven't seen a shield slam on either side yet, so I'm going to just assume that they don't have one, but we'll see. He still doesn't have that War Song Commander for his combo. But okay, see, Sludge Belcher can be good and it can be bad at the same time because you can trade with the 1/2 that comes out of it and get more patrons if you can somehow clear that 3/5.
Right.
It also is susceptible to getting a unstable ghoul charged into it. So what you do sometimes is you run Fiery War Axe, charge unstable ghoul, and then you can clear the Sludge Belcher. You just duplicated your patron, and he's going to run into the 1/2 and duplicate again.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna.
Lead Paint needs a War Song. That's his whole. That's his golden card.
He does have these reduced mana Frothing Berserkers as well.
Wait, why did he just do that?
What just happened?
He's supposed to do that to his own patron. He definitely just.
Misclick? He said he
said that was an error. That's maybe he was playing on the iPad and he.
Yeah, he just messed up.
Yeah.
That's true. Man, that's rough, buddy. Well, I mean, he's still gonna have a couple patrons out.
Yeah, but that double frothing in his hand.
It's super scary.
Yeah.
And that patron, or that Harrison Jones, is going to be.
But I don't know. He's still not getting his
Just can't find it.
Jeez.
Execute.
See, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would do that. He has to get rid of one card. You know that. So I would probably get rid of the Sludge Belcher. Yeah, good. That was a good. So now he's basically playing the game of please fill your board with patrons so I can come back with a double Frothing Berserker combo.
Right.
And remember, he has. Look how many whirlwinds he has. So okay, War Song costs 3. So we got 3 plus 2 for one unstable. That's 5. 6 for another unstable. That's 6. Double Frothing Berserker. So yeah, he can get 2 whirlwinds off. And the patrons are going to be duplicating each time, so that's 7 damage multiplied by both frothings. Yeah, that's going to be a OTK.
So that's why he's playing Unstable Ghoul. He's like,
most people
play.
play. Yeah.
But in that situation, I mean, I understand that they play Unstable Ghoul, but in this situation,
sure, that he just played that right there, yeah. Because if it multiplies now, it doesn't matter. Like, he still gets 2 whirlwinds next turn, so.
Everybody. Okay, and War Song.
I really think he can OTK him here.
Right here?
Yeah, I think he can kill him right here.
Okay, so why does Waning Moon say well played? He still doesn't have.
Oh, he doesn't have the War Song yet. Yeah, I wouldn't even.
But if he did,
if he did have the War Song, he would be dead. It would be over 8 damage every whirlwind for both frothings, so they would be at 10 from the first whirlwind each.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
thinking animations would take 5 minutes.
Yeah. I've lost many of games from that. Man, I'm such a nerd that I really want to calculate how much damage it would have been exactly.
Do it.
So you had 4 minions on your side. It would be War Song, Unstable, double Frothing, right? So 4 minions plus 7 on the other side, so that's 11 each whirlwind. 11 plus your initial 2 that you start with on a Frothing Berserker, that's 13. So both your Frothings would be at 13 on the first whirlwind. So then on the second whirlwind, they'd be at 25 each.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah. So you'd have 50 damage.
50 damage, and Waning's only at 27 or 29.
Yeah.
I'm gonna execute one of them. Alright, well, let's just 26, 9, 10, 12, 13. We don't have. Oh, we do have an unstable goal. This is gonna be lethal in some way, right? Yeah, it definitely is.
For sure.
Yeah. God, I hate this deck. I mean, I'm mostly kidding. Yeah, you definitely have to hurry up because.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get it off.
Are going to kill you.
But
well,
I've
shouldn't
noticed
he have
a lot.
not filled his board? Oh, okay. Can you do that first? I guess. Sorry, what were you saying?
A lot of the times I've noticed in tournaments when you're spectating, the spectate can't keep up with the
No, I can't.
Frosting Berserker, and they already actually did it, but it looks like they didn't. Like, I don't know if he did it or not here.
Yeah, I have no idea. It makes for great television. I feel like. You're like,
yeah, when you look at the cam of the player and he's just smashing the keyboard, then you notice he didn't get it. Wow, he was short.
I don't know if he attacked with the patron on the right. Okay.
He'd still be short by 1.
He did not attack with the patron on the right, according to the thing on the left. According to the history.
Yeah.
So this is obnoxious because Lead Paint still doesn't have War Song.
Yeah,
Both
I feel
War
so
Songs
bad
are
for him.
bottom 7 cards of his deck. He's feeling super salty about that, I'm sure.
Yeah. If he didn't play this, I'm trying to think here. No, there's no way. I was just thinking if he axes one of the 3/3 patron, and he double whirlwinds, then he could just inner rage the 17-1 that it'll be, I guess, or however big it's going to be. He can't. Actually, I forgot that when you whirlwind on a full board, it can't create another one.
Right. But still, he's at 4.
I think he just. Wait, did he do it? Did he do it?
Oh, and then he plays
unstable.
Unstable Goal.
Did he do it? He actually got it all queued off.
Oh my god.
Wait.
This is so absurd.
But remember, now look at his battle rage.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. And Fiery War Axe is gonna take it.
Yep.
I feel like I just ran a marathon watching that.
I really wanted to see that double frothing, man.
That was incredibly unlucky on Lead Paint's part, but I mean, really, really valiant effort trying to dig out of that.
Yeah.
That was
how many cards did he go through? He went through 23 cards in his deck, and the poor guy didn't get a War Song Commander.
Yes, they were both in the bottom 7 cards of his deck. Like, what is up with that?
What the? I would have been so salty. Oh my goodness. The chances of that are crazy. Literally.
Alright, so we have to give a shout out to Fear Omega, who is in chat, wanting to be noticed. Oh, you already did! Oh, okay, I didn't. I suck. Hi, Fear.
Yeah, Fear's my boy. He's cool. He's from the same place as me. Well, near it. I believe he's in Virginia, and I'm in 10 minutes outside of DC.
Huh. Okay.
So, yeah. He's a fellow Hearthstone.
I think Fear Omega is following me, but I might just be saying that, and he's not. So if you're not following me, Fear Omega, yeah, I'm not gonna notice you. But I'm pretty sure he is for that. Wow, that was quite the game.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. So who do we have next on the bracket? Is that the round of 5?
That was
I mean,
8.
that's the series, right?
Yeah. Yep, Waning Moon just took it over Lead Paint because that was the 5th game. That is rough. I keep.
Oh, it looks like wait a minute. I'm checking. I don't think I see any Americans in the next round.
No!
Brazil, Canada, and I don't know the other 2 flags, but I know they're not American.
USA, you have failed us. Okay, so I think we're going to take a really short few minute break, and we'll be back with what? Are we going to be back with top 4 or more of top 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll be back with top 4. I don't know. We'll find out. So, guys, while we are away, while our lovely faces are gone from you, make sure you check out all the stuff that's linked down below. You can peruse our website, which is vicioushs.cards, and you can find out lovely information about all of our rostered players and information about getting coached. And also, make sure you go and give Ari Beats some love for joining the stream with us tonight. His Twitter handle is probably right above his head, I'm pretty sure. So make sure you go follow him on Twitter and on Twitch, because he does really cool things on Twitch, and you should probably watch them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, guys, it's been fun so far. So let's take a little 5-minute break, get something to drink, whatever, come back, and let's get hyped for the rest of these finals. It's about to be serious. Can't wait to see what's about to happen.
So much hype. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
That's why I'm leaving you for the music, you for I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears.
guys, and welcome back to Tuesday Night Hype, number 33. My name is Shelby, and I'm joined this week by Ari Beats, the one and only. How's it going, man?
Good.
Good break? Good break. Got myself my strawberry banana milkshake in my patented Hearthstone mug, so I'm feeling pretty good about life right now.
I didn't even notice that was in a Hearthstone mug. You were lucky.
Oh. Yeah, what do you think? I'm some sort of scrub? Gotta have the Hearthstone mug. Come on.
So the question is that fresh strawberry and banana in there that you made?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
And, you know, some people make it with, like, yogurt or, like, frozen yogurt. Yeah. I go, like, straight vanilla ice cream.
Oh my god.
It's so good. I would literally eat one every single day for the rest of my life if I weren't lazy.
This is an important question. What brand of vanilla ice cream?
Breyers.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
good answer.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Because some people are Turkey Hill people, and some people like Breyers.
My grandmother is Turkey Hill person. So I tend to go the other way. Okay, so I guess we should stop talking about ice cream. But it's like one of my favorite topics, so if anyone ever wants to talk ice cream. We are moving into the semifinals. So we have Waning Moon, who we just saw take down Lead Paint, against Impact, who I believe is also a veteran Tuesday Night Hype player. Okay, so we have... Looks like they're still...
Yeah, it doesn't look like they've picked their 3 classes yet.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. So let me just go ahead and add Impact. Oh, he already added me. What a guy.
Yeah, me too. He's ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like your next level shake over there.
It's so ahead of the game. Get on my level. Yep.
You're gonna start a shop called Shelby Shakes. That's a good ring
perfect.
to it.
That's what my stream should be called instead of Shelby Plays. Shelby Shakes.
Could have multiple meanings too.
Shelby Shakes brings home
people might not know what type of store it is by the name.
Yeah, it can be a milkshake store by night and like a, you know, an adult club.
Sure.
By day, by night. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yep.
Billy can come in. Billy can come in and shake it in a thong.
Yeah, Billy will be my first hire for sure. We want to bring all the ladies and all the boys to the yard.
Yes, sir.
I feel like Billy is the way to do that. So.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that because the song Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, or that was a mistake pun?
What? Mistake pun?
Yeah, like, do you know the song on Milkshake brings all the girls to the yard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why you said it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought it was accidental, and you were just that cool.
No, I wish I were that cool. But yeah, Impact is tweeting about us. Thanks, Impact. I'm gonna go follow him on Twitter right now if I'm not already.
I as well.
His name is... I'm just typing in Impact. I'm not seeing anything. Impact, get at me with your Twitter name. But yeah, if you guys want to tweet about us, that's the thing you could do. You can be using the TNH hashtag. That way you can find other people who are also playing in this tournament. You can find people like us. We're always tweeting out with the TNH hashtag. So if you're having a good time tonight, if you're enjoying the stream, or if you played yesterday and you're salty that you lost because of Murloc Warrior, then you should definitely tweet about it with the TNH hashtag.
You know what's funny about hashtags? I just had this conversation today that I feel like 90% of people who never use Twitter and just use Facebook and use hashtags don't even know what hashtags really are for, and they just use it after pictures to say cool like words, extra words after their pictures.
It's like putting a title on it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like hashtag like Twitter. Night out on town, hashtag this is my girl, hashtag getting it. It's like
why? I mean, it's no longer cool to just like imagine. Okay, so now imagine a picture that just had under it like those three things, like night on the town. Period. This is my girl. Period. Getting it. Period. Like that would be stupid, right?
No, you're right.
They
You know,
have to use the hashtag if they're gonna say anything.
see, you just proved the whole thing that the internet is all about not looking like you're trying hard these days. And if you put periods, then you look like you try way too hard. And capitals sometimes too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be a tryhard at life. You can be a tryhard at Hearthstone, but you don't want to be a tryhard at life.
Yeah.
Shelby gives life advice. 'Cause I have my life so together. Yeah. So.
It's round of 9, man. So these guys have been through a good amount of games to get here.
Oh wait, is it still there? Oh wait, I'm looking at it. Yes. It's round 9.
Yeah, that's what I meant, round 9, yeah.
We have 8 people left. Yeah.
So,
It's strange.
how many matches would you have to win at minimum? I'm about to do that again because I'm a nerd and I like to do these kind of things. How many rounds of 3 are there?
There's only... Okay, so you play three matches that are best of 3.
Yeah, so if you got a 2-0 on all those, that's 6, and then you got to get 3 wins from the round of 5s, and there's 6 of them, so that's 15 plus 6, 21. You got to get at least 21 wins to get here.
That's a lot of Hearthstone.
That's a lot of Hearthstone. I never thought about it when the first time I played the tournament. I was like, oh, there's 256 people here, or 400. That's not so much. But
yeah.
21 wins, and not to mention getting them before you get eliminated too.
Right. Exactly. And then the games where you have losses, and that eats up your time as well. So yeah, it's not an easy feat to get all the way to top 8 in Tuesday Night Hype. Yep. But don't let that stop you from signing up.
Yeah, you just might get Innervate Shade into Wild Growth, into Keeper, into Druid of the Claw. You just might. And that's the beauty of Hearthstone.
It's beautiful.
You know, because... Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, in StarCraft, or a game like that, you know, you play against one of the foreigners, or you play as a foreigner against a Korean, and it doesn't even matter. There is no, I'm going to draw lucky. But, hey, Hearthstone can be anyone's game anytime.
Yeah.
Regardless of your skill level.
That's part of why I love it, I think. I think that's part of what makes it accessible to new people. I recently had 2 friends who started playing Hearthstone, and I'm so excited about them. I'm trying not to, like, be a helicopter mom. I don't want to freak them out. But, like, I'm just, like, they, like, casually mentioned to me on Facebook. They're like, oh, yeah, like, we started playing Hearthstone. And I was like, really? Like, can I freak out to you? like, I don't want to be like, what are you playing? Like, what do you like? What do you not like? I was like, oh, that's awesome. If you ever want to play sometime. But inside, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I do the same thing, and it's so weird with Hearthstone. Okay, especially because it just came out on iOS, like whatever, how many months ago. Like, there is people. Okay, let me give you an example. I play on like a men's, just whatever flag football team. It's like a little bit competitive, and you can like put hands on people if you're on the line. But other than that, it's just flag football, right? But you know, if they get mad competitive, and there's this one guy on my team who's literally like the African prince of the world. He is like 6'5" jack black dude who catches every single pass you throw at him. He's just a beast at every sport. And all of a sudden one day we get to practice, and he's our game, and he was just like, dude, I saw your stream last night. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, first I didn't even know you know about Twitch, right? And then he's like, yeah, I play Hearthstone too. I was like, wait, what did you just say? And he was like, yeah, I'm rank 3 patron. I'm about to go for legend. I was like, oh my god. So it just goes to show you would never know. Not to say that, like, okay, it's an athlete and athletes don't play Hearthstone. I never said that, but I mean, you just never know who plays. It's crazy.
That is insane. That makes me really happy. I'm just gonna pass people on the street like, you could be a Hearthstone player.
Yeah.
You could be
I mean, all you gotta do is call up to anyone who's playing what's that game, Candy Crush, and be like, all right, are you ready for a real game? Give me that phone. Come on.
So, did you see that post on Reddit that was the guy talking about how his mom started playing Hearthstone? She's like in her late 50s, and he presented it to her as like a strategy game because she plays a lot of like strategy games like Candy Crush and stuff. And so she like, because it's on her phone, so she just downloaded it, and now she's like got every class to rank 10 or like level 10, and she's just like doing her thing, like playing on ladder, like rank 20 or whatever. But like that's so cool. Like we're having a ever expanding group of people now that it's on phones, and I think that's so cool.
It's so cool, and like the fact that it's not possible with any of the other Blizzard games. So to have that magic of a Blizzard game, that addiction to be able to be played on the mobile, which is another reason to get your phone situation, because you're missing out on the joys of mobile Hearthstone.
I really am. I did play once. It was great. I was so happy, but then I had to uninstall it because it wasn't working. It was just taking up space.
Yeah.
So August 12th. That's the date. That's the date when I can get my upgrade. And I'm probably gonna get the S3 or the S6 rather. I was gonna get it anyway, but Hearthstone packs.
Yeah.
Get it. I don't know. I'm a scrub.
No, you're gonna love it. It's like but actually it depends. Do you have self-control? Actually, look, we got the classes. Let me just finish this one statement. If you have self-control, it's good because I get caught all the time at work. I have to like swipe and lose my game because the boss is coming. So.
Oh. Yeah, my Wi-Fi connection at work is actually completely terrible, so I won't run that risk, fortunately.
Yeah, so we got Warrior, Rogue, and Paladin for Impact, and Warlock, Warrior, Druid from Waning Moon. Was that Waning Moon's same three that he ran last?
Warlock, Warrior, Druid. Yep, that's the same thing.
Okay.
Which makes sense to me. No point in switching it up at this point. Warlock, Warrior, and Druid. And for Waning, that was Patron Warrior. And that was the one that we thought maybe was like a Demon Warlock.
Yeah.
That's true.
It had Void Callers in it.
It did, yeah.
Okay, so Impact was just asking if you want us to make a random game to invite you guys, but I don't think we need. No, I just told him to invite us after he's in.
Yeah, you can just invite us. I am friends with both of them. Impact is legend number 12 on NA, so congrats, Impact. That's huge.
Yeah, that is a good observation there. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
There's actually been some high legends in this tournament. Last tournament I played, which was 2 weeks ago, I played against a guy, Rage. He was rank 8 in my second round of 3s.
Wow.
So you guys are getting some real good players here, which is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, Dota 2 better, at least he's not on right now, but when I was on earlier today, he was sitting at number 1, and the only reason he was on my friends list is because I cast him one time. So that's like one of the perks, I feel like, to casting these Hearthstone. Is like, I get to look over at my friends list and I'm like, oh, casually friends with number 1 legend and number 3 legend and number 12 legend. Like, and I'm like, sitting here at rank 3, like, hey guys. Don't mind me.
Have you hit legend before?
I have not, no.
You're gonna get there. I mean, you're almost there. Honestly, it's just a lucky win streak of good matchups. That's how, most people can get legend. Other than the people who just are that good that make outstanding plays that win games they wouldn't have a normal player wouldn't have. Right,
exactly. Yeah, no, I feel so part of me feels like, oh my god, this is never going to happen. I'm so frustrated. And then part of me is like, I already feel like I'm a legend player. Like I already feel like I play like a legend player. Like I beat legend players in tournaments and on the ladder, and like I don't feel like I don't deserve legend. I just
no, that's the same way that I felt before the first time I got it.
Yeah.
And then I played. I remember it was like, I don't know, 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I played mid-range hunter, and it just won every single game from 3 to legend. I didn't lose one game from 3 to legend.
What?
And I was like, okay, that's my first legend ever, and it was total complete BS.
Yeah.
I was like, never again am I gonna sweat this. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, looks like we got an invite.
Sweet. Alright, let me jump in here. Druid versus Paladin.
I wonder if it's aggro pally.
Ooh,
Because that's what's been common in the meta recently. Yep, it's aggro pally. He has such a great hand. I mean, Argent Squire in a shielded minibot against Druid is amazing.
That is.
Remember that when he plays that Argent Squire, he's not gonna. When you play the Argent Squire and you go second, it's worse because then the Druid just pops the bubble with hero power. But he's playing it first, so the Druid's never gonna catch up with the Divine Shields if he wants to play minions. So that Blessing of Kings might win this game.
Oh yeah, that Blessing of Kings is huge. This is yeah.
But I mean, he does have a really good hand, Waning Moon. He has the Swamp Ooze for the True Silver. He's holding Innervate and Coin, and has that Pilot Shredder is real important because you get a good draw off of Pilot Shredder and you can take care of aggro no problem.
Yep, absolutely. You might want, instead of Piloted Shredder, you might want Senjin in this matchup.
Yeah.
But I think Shredder is going to be fine.
Yeah. You could argue both ways though, because Senjin can just get like I don't know. I guess it's a rare situation that you have a 3-drop down, so abusive wouldn't be that good. But it's just the death rattle part of the 4/3 that's really strong. He might need to make some type of Innervate Force of Nature play to like kill shields off and then set up. Oh, never mind. Well, he has the hero power there. We'll see.
All right, so
Divine Favor is so OP.
yeah, it is. He's just gonna go for it here and draw 4 cards. That's insane.
Cards, so good.
So many cards.
It's so much better than any other play too, because you play the Leper Gnome and a hero power, and you just get swiped.
Yep, and it's still awkward and.
Oh, he's gonna play Emperor, but little does he know he's about to get Blessing of Kings Dawn.
Ooh, that's gross.
That sucks.
That is disgusting. So he's thinking, does he want to coin Innervate Emperor or just coin Piloted Shredder? He doesn't really have a turn 4. Oh, I think I'm probably bugged out.
Yeah, yours bugged out. He just he Blessing of Kings the Argent Squire, and now the Emperor's dead.
Rip Emperor. It's been real, buddy.
Ooh, Waning Moon does draw a Harrison Jones. That's interesting. Druid with Harrison Jones. And remember, if Impact plays a muster for battle and he's able to draw 4 cards from Harrison Jones, or 3 cards, that's going to be huge. Wow, he plays the Acidic Swamp Ooze just bare without killing any weapon.
That's, I mean, I guess you've got to do it. Tempo demands that, but it's annoying. Oh,
He's set up for Harrison Jones, though, but I don't know if Harrison Jones is even good. Like, he's about to die. He can't Harrison Jones.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
He's facing 7, 10, 13, 14 damage next turn. So he can't. Actually, no. Well, he can kill something with Piloted Shredder. Would you just force a nature here?
I think so, especially since you have the second one in your hand. You've got to kill off the...
It's desperate, but I know he's scared about those 1/1s too, getting quartermastered.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know if this deck is necessarily going to have quartermaster. But, I mean, you still have to be afraid of it.
Sometimes Aggro Paladin runs 1. That's the only reason I say it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Um. Yeah, that's way bad.
Okay, look how much damage he has in hand.
You can't do
Pally.
anything.
The Pally has 7, 10 damage in hand.
And he's gonna waste the Savage Roar.
Yeah, it's over.
But 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is not going.
He could have just had 1/1/1 on the board and won the game. I would have actually rather saw that. It would have been more exciting.
Yeah, that would have been great. Okay, well, Impact is gonna sweep up a very quick game with his aggro Pally. I'm excited to see Rogue as well. Some oil rogue going on.
That's so good though that he cleared with his Pally first. That he got the win with his Pally first because it's so weak to Warlock and Warrior because of Hellfire, and then Warrior has Whirlwind.
Yeah, the aggro Pally Druid matchup is pretty heavily favored for the aggro Pally.
And I bet you he was really smart playing that too, because he probably guessed you would play a Druid into Warrior Rogue. Because when 2 of your 3 classes lose to your class, you probably want to play it. So
yeah,
that was a pretty good choice by him.
Next level thinking. All right, so we've got a little bit of a slow hand from the Rogue right now, but that backstab is, well, I guess backstab against Druid is not great.
Yeah, but he's lucky to have the Pilot Shredder and the Violet Teacher. It just sucks that he doesn't have a coin.
Double shade action going on. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be really strong.
See, Jay Tonic would disagree with this play. He always says that you should play the one that you top deck. Like, oh yeah, just happened to top deck this 3-drop, you know.
So this is an interesting position he's in now on this 4-drop. Is he going to? Yeah, probably Pilot Shredder's best. Just the RNG from that Death Rattle. Otherwise, that Violet Teacher gets dealt with so easily in multiple number of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. He's just going to Wrath him here. I mean, this is looking real bad for Impact.
Yeah, this is not great.
I mean, you could make an argument for playing the Keeper and Wrath. I mean, you play the Keeper here. Yeah, you silence and just run in that 3/3. Did I say Wrath before? I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, it's okay. I knew what you meant. Steelbot is not exactly what you wanted to see right now. Neither of these things are sappable.
He'll just play the
teacher. Oh, yeah. Backstab deadly poison. Yeah. All right, so getting some things, but swipe in hand.
Exactly. How devastating is it when you finally like build a chance in the game and then he just takes it right back away from you?
Yeah.
It's also interesting that he's playing Violet Teacher because a lot of rogues take it out of their oil deck and just play Piloted Shredders because of the fact that oil can miss and go on the new 1/1 that's made. And that loses games when you're playing Oil Rogue and your oil hits one of the 1/1 spawns.
That's a really good point, yeah.
So I'm wondering what he cut because he has Piloted Shredders and Violet Teachers. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I think he's running let's see if he's running double sprint. We'll see.
Do they not normally run double sprint?
I mean, you can drop 1 sprint to make plays like that.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
There's other things you can do. I'm trying to think. I mean, you could drop an Earthen Ring. if you think that your
okay.
opponent's going to be playing more like control-based decks, and you, because look, you would usually run 2 Earthen Rings, but when you run 1 Heal Bot, it's more healing anyways. So you can drop one of those. You can drop both of those Earthen Rings, play 1 Heal Bot, and then replace it with like a Violet Teacher.
Gotta get the swipe out of the way. Waning Moon does have these 2 Ancient of Lores
That are
sitting there
going to put
waiting.
in so much work.
Yeah, they're gonna draw the rest of his combo pieces.
Yep. Not to mention that if Impact tries to sit on a sit on a weapon, it's just gonna get swamp oozed.
Yep. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Wait, Swamp Ooze? He has Swamp Ooze and Harrison?
And look, he can't even sap. You don't want to sap an Ancient Allure. You're gonna lose the game. He can't sap that. He has to eviscerate it. I'll just eviscerate it, and I don't know though. I would really want to play Sprint here, but
Couldn't you could dagger, oil, eviscerate?
yeah.
He's gonna sap it.
Wow. All right, he's gonna oil up. So he's going all in. That's actually probably a good choice because he's gonna lose any. This is probably his last turn because on turn 9 he's thinking he's gonna get comboed. So
Right.
actually really smart, but he's about to get swamp oozed.
He is. But
I don't-
Druid still needs to find a way. I mean,
He's
that
got a sludge belcher.
help. Because eviscerate, that's gonna get him pretty dangerously close to dying. So I feel like you really need to make sure to kill off the Blood Mage Salmons.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Right.
No, well, it would just be 5. He would still be short by 1. If he just plays the sludge belcher and the swamp ooze, it's enough. He has to trade the 8/8 though into like the 6/2.
Which is a bit awkward, but
Not to mention the fact that he's about to sprint next turn too to try to find something.
exactly.
Say he sprints and gets another sap, it's over. But I can't see how there's any other play than this. He has to kill the 6/2.
Yeah, you're gonna do this.
Oh wow!
Kill the 6/2. He's gonna innervate hero power,
Oh,
kill the
okay.
1. Okay, which keeps him at 6. So I think you just kind
I mean,
of
he lost. It's over. Yeah,
right. Okay, gotcha.
you can just eviscerate the 2 drop that comes out of it, or you can do it that way.
Yeah, that way works too. That's rough, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think for that reason you had to kill the 6/2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Impact is going to win game 2 with his rogue deck. So he's taken a 2-0 lead against Waning Moon. And they're jumping right in. They're not wasting any time.
Yeah, that was quick.
Round.
Just real
We got
quick.
Warrior versus Warlock.
All right.
And let's see. This looks like it. He threw back Inner Rage. Oh, he's got 2 Inner Rages. Well, that's what you get for throwing one back, I guess.
Yeah.
Waning Moon has Swamp Oozes in just all of his decks.
Yeah, right?
I like it. I like it.
It's pretty crazy the hand he has too against Patron. I'm pretty sure the RNG gods are. This is just my prediction. They're saying, "All right, we're gonna give you one here," because remember, Patron has a really hard. Oh, he does have an execute in his hand. Okay, so then this comes down to: is Waning Moon gonna play? Is he gonna make the pro play and play the Azure Drake first, or the Molten Giant? I mean, the Mountain Giant. Because personally, I like to play the least valuable one because it's gonna get executed.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't matter now. Now he has
We got 2.
yeah. But it was the correct play either way because you want to let that get executed, and then you can play the Mountain Giant the next turn.
Okay. Learn something new. Learn something new. I mean, that definitely makes sense.
I hope he knows that he's not supposed to execute that. He should just drawing and ignoring it.
Yeah, he can Cruel Taskmaster.
There, just trade.
Yeah.
And then
do you run it into the 4/7?
Yeah, you do because, wow, against Handlock, that's a bold play. The reason why I would run it in personally is because one, it can't get Mortal Coiled. Second off, your 2/2 trades with it. Then you could make the argument, oh well, what if he Dark Bombs the 2/2? Well, if he Dark Bombs the 2/2, that means he's not playing a Mountain Giant or a Twilight Drake.
Did you see what Waning Moon just drew?
A Pit Lord?
A Pit Lord.
What? I guess it's. I guess you could make some crazy Molten Giant plays with it.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it's something that can come out from a 3/4
Void Caller.
From a Void Caller, yeah.
And
so
you probably play it behind a taunt after you have a full like a board cleared. Against Handlock, it's pretty devastating as a patron. When again, I told you about how that Sludge Belcher is just the worst thing to see.
Yep.
So in these situations, he needs Frothing Berserker combos, but is he going to get that Warsong Commander? Is the question. And also, I'm pretty sure he needs a Tharson to make this happen because, look, he already has a Defender of Argus. You know Moltens and large minions are about to start spilling out, and he will be taunting 2 large minions soon.
Right.
So for him to be able to clear through those, he needs to draw his other Execute and an Emperor and his Warsong. He needs all 3 of those things.
And he just used so many resources to deal with this board.
Yep.
An Inner Fire and a Cruel Taskmaster. That's rough. And a Battle Rage. That Battle Rage for 1 is not ideal. My Shield for Argus. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for the patron. But sometimes it looks pretty bad for the patron and they turn it around, so.
Yeah, he like right now for the patron, he's probably happy, but he doesn't know that he's holding a Defender of Argus in his hand. Because you're like, oh, wow, there's no taunts on the board. It's like the best sight to ever see. And he's setting up with that unstable in case that he draws a Warsong. But, or just force him to attack in and give him cards. So. And that's the game right there.
Yeah?
IMO. He can
Big
execute
Game Hunter. Big Game Hunter execute.
Yeah, but he's not going to execute the 5/9. I don't think he will. We'll see.
See what he gets off of this Battle Rage.
Yeah, he's gonna. He got both of them.
Both of them.
Remember when I said he needs 2 executes and a Warsong and a Tharson?
Yeah.
Might happen.
It's here.
And now he does. Yeah, now he doesn't need to execute the 5/5 because he clears it with the Whirlwind. So that's another taunt down. And look, he doesn't have any taunts left. Hey, I guess I got shut up pretty quick. And he has that Warsong.
The combination of Antique Healbot in your deck and Pit Lord in your deck. Like, I want ultimate control of what my life total is.
I forgot about Acidic Swamp Ooze. But it's okay because he still has the other Death Spite to clear it. But you know what he needs? He needs a Whirlwind top deck. Oh my goodness, he's putting himself at 12. If he gets a whirlwind top deck, he wins. Oh.
Okay, so what do you do? What do you do?
I think he thinks he's gonna survive. I don't know. Let me count with the double Hellfire in case he does weapon the 5/4, which he's going to do. That puts him at 14. He has 8, 10, and double. That's 16. So even if he armors up, it's lethal, guaranteed. Unless Impact senses it and does some, I don't even know what he could do that would be value. There's no way Impact can clear another minion with value, and if he doesn't, he loses to double Hellfire, even if he armors up.
Right. So 14, 16.
He could execute it. That's smart.
Yeah. He's kind of afraid. I don't blame him. Okay. So 5, 8.
He still didn't draw another taunt.
10. This is so intense.
If he gets a whirlwind, if he top decks a whirlwind, I think it'll be enough damage to just win with the frothing. Actually, or the patron. Either one. Because remember, patron multiplied by 1 and then 1 again is 12 damage.
Ugh. This is disgusting.
Oh, he has the Argus.
He does have the Argus.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. That's game. Nothing he can do there.
Yeah, you've used both of your executes.
Yeah, patron doesn't play BGH, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the concede button is looking nicer and nicer right now.
And I'm happy though. That means the series is gonna move on and we can keep getting some action.
Well, Armor Smith's gonna come down.
I wonder, he's probably gonna run into the 6/6. I don't know. I don't even know if that. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. So I think that. No, it's over. It doesn't even matter. $15. He's at 13. Yeah, that's lethal.
Yep. Yep, exactsies from board. Alright, so we're gonna see Waning Moon pick up a game. Nice job. That's what I'm saying, Waning Moon. He makes the comebacks, and this is the second time he's been making his comeback when his opponent is playing Patron Warrior. Wow.
You're right.
That's exactly what happened last time. That's gonna be like Waning Moon's next level strategy. Wait till your opponent plays Patron Warrior and then crush them with my decks. I like it. So now we'll see the Druid. Do you keep the War Axe against Druid? No. Really
no,
not.
probably not, because the only minion that has 3 health is a Shade, and it's not going to ever come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you could make an argument to keep it for Piloted Shredder.
Okay. You see the coin wild growth, which just screams, "Hey, I have a shade." That's okay. Oh, this is a pretty good hand for Waning Moon.
He just needs that 4 drop. I mean, honestly, playing that other shade isn't so bad on turn 4.
Not at all. It's just gonna table the frothing.
He actually has no answer to that frothing. That could turn into something significant.
Might have to BGH the frothing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are the chances that BGH gets played against that Brawl team?
These double stealths are actually pretty good in that now Impact can't run the unstable ghoul into something to trigger that whirlwind effect.
I think I would just play the Fiery War Axe. I wouldn't play too much into this board because looking at 2 shades and a possible Wrath or Swipe in hand, you know that your whole hand can get traded. Like, I wouldn't do that. I think this is too overcommitting. But we'll see. Impact knows what he's doing. He's in the top 8 right now, so
he's like, all right, I'm aggressing. Deal with it.
He didn't draw that Wrath or Swipe, so I mean, he's just gonna charge in that Druid of the Claw, though. Actually,
so
if he does charge in that Druid of the Claw, it'll die.
It'll die, and
Both?
he'll have to sacrifice his shade as well if he wants to trade into both of them.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So they'll each gain 5 damage, so one of them gets BGH'd. he's just gonna BGH one of them. That's so smart.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love everything about this. Kills one.
That's huge.
BGH the other.
And that's what I meant by overcommitting there. Like, look how far behind he is now. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you have no frothings in your deck now.
Yep.
That's rough.
And Patron doesn't get so much value against a Druid. You're not gonna have many things to trade into.
Mm-hmm. You can start picking these minions off, and I mean, Emperor is gonna come down next turn, probably.
Which he doesn't have an answer to.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna protect Emperor.
And it's better. Playing Emperor with so little cards like that is just kind of useless.
Yeah, that's true. He uses his mana more efficiently.
Saves his 4/2.
Yep. Yeah, good point. This looks a little grim for Impact.
Yeah, and there's no merit really in playing the Death Spike because it still doesn't clear the 4/6 in any way. But I know he's trying to set up for a combo, but look, it's only turn 6. It's not even turn 8 yet.
Yeah.
Which is combo turn.
Alright, so once again, yeah, so he's gonna table this 1/4 so that it can hopefully clear the board. Double Savage Drawers gonna take it.
Yep.
Yep. Sweet. Alright, Waning Moon! Waning Moon! This guy, I swear to God, this is his plan. He's like next leveling all of us right now.
Telling you.
By losing the first 2 games.
Yep.
And then sweeping up against Patron Warrior.
I wonder if Impact plays it again.
Impact has to.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he has to. He has to get one off.
So now again, Patron Warrior versus Patron Warrior. Just like last match.
Wow, that's so cool.
This is so funny. Alright, let's do this.
I wish Impact added his country. I don't know where he's from.
Oh yeah, Impact is one of the players who doesn't have a country listed.
Yeah. And do you know what flag that is for Waning Moon? I'm not good with my flags.
Let me take a look. Waning Moon. I think... Oh, you can actually put your mouse over it and it'll tell you. It's Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Waning Moon is rank 12 currently on the Strivewire ranking system. Or not rank, but like, well, it is rank, but he's number 12 out of all the players on Strivewire on the NA server. He is currently number 12, so... And
Impact is number 13 on the ladder of Legends.
That's the ladder of Legends. I like it. That's really funny. I wonder what Impact is. Impact on Strivewire.
He's Canadian.
64 NA. Impact is Canadian?
Yep.
Oh, Canada.
Wow, that was interesting. He didn't play the Acolyte.
Yeah, why is that?
I mean, if he does play the Acolyte, he has to interage. But the patron versus patron matchup is very, very weird. Because if you wait, you can make a crazy comeback with Frothing Berserkers.
Right.
Or you can be the first one to take the initiative with patrons on like turn 6, you know, where you can do a double interrage with a whirlwind, which is what he's probably planning on doing next turn. But that Sludge Belcher's huge. That Sludge Belcher, God. The more and more I see the Sludge Belcher played in Patreon, the more and more I'm understanding why. I mean, not only against a mirror matchup is it so good, it's great against aggro too.
Yeah, I really feel like Waning has teched this deck out to be really good in the mirror.
Yeah.
And that Harrison Jones too. I mean, that's huge.
Yep. But Harrison Jones is pretty standard. Most patrons run it.
It is?
Yeah, because the card draw, because every card is the best for patrons.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Wow. So how many could he get? He could do a patron, interrage, whirlwind. That makes 6 of them. But we can clearly show that he can clear them because one of them can get Cruel Taskmastered because one of them will be at 1 health.
Right.
One of them will get Death Spited. That's 2. One of them will be at 2 health guaranteed. That's 3. So it gets killed by the Gnomish. The Sludge Belcher and so let's see. That's 5 of them, and you could execute the other. So he can clear it. He can clear it and still have a board too on top of it. So he's gonna be pretty sad when he sees this.
Yep. And Waning's like, thanks for the armor.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
But right now, Impact thinks like, oh, this is great. Look at me. I'm everyone get inning on you. But little does he know he's about to get cleaned up.
Oh, he doesn't have the mana to execute as well as...
Oh yeah, you're right. But he can leave a 1-attack patron that can't duplicate.
For sure. Yeah.
Or 1 health, rather. Sorry. Make sure he does it in the right order. Sludge Belcher and the 2 first.
Oh my goodness. This is all gonna work out. Right,
I know he wants the battle rage. Oh, he's doing the battle rage instead of the Cruel Task.
I like it. I like it.
That's so risky.
Why?
Well, I guess no, it's not because you can keep. Yeah, because they're both. I guess you're right. Yeah, they're both at 1.
And he still has Sludge Belcher on the board. Like.
Yeah, that is true. But look, now he gets battle rage. Amazing. Well, it's just 2. But.
Yeah. That's fair. 2 is better than 0. Wow. Now I can't even Emperor. He just has to like play Acolyte.
Yep.
Oh, he can cool it. That's fine.
So most people who run the Cruel drop one of the Fire War Axes.
Okay.
Which is pretty common.
Alright, so what's Waning Moon thinking about? He's just gonna start his own combo off. No. He's Emperor. Yeah,
Execute's great. I do it all the time. for denying card draw, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, he played a card, drew a card.
And he doesn't need to worry about anything because think about it. What's the highest health minion on a patron in a patron where it's 5, and he has a whirlwind from his axe, so that's 5 right there. So he doesn't really need his execute. Not to mention the fact that he has another one too. All right. That's so awkward that he can't kill it.
Yeah, it's not great. It's just like, hey, kill mine.
But he does. Hey, like I said, anything's possible with double frothing. Look at his combo. He has the double frothing, double unstable.
That's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Remember when we counted it last time. If he has a full board of 7 waning moon, you can do at least 50 with the frothing berserkers.
Oh my god.
Can he play all of them next turn? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, he can play all.
And he can slam.
He's not gonna fill the board though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to wait on it.
Feels bad, man.
Wait a minute. Is he gonna play a frothing too? No. He's smart. Yeah, and we should also keep in mind that Waning Moon has the combo too. So.
Right. Yeah. Yes,
wow, look how cheap his combo is. He can run both the patron and oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm inclined to do another one of my patented I guaranteed that Waning Moon wins and then be wrong, but how could he lose here?
It does look very strong for Waning. These games can tilt back and forth so rapidly.
But see, this is the thing. Either Impact can't kill him with only 3 minions on the board from Waning. So he either passes and Waning Moon gets him even closer to lethal guaranteed the next turn, or he fills the board and gets counter killed by the frothing berserkers.
Right. So he just has to play nothing.
I don't know. Let's see if he's smart about it. Let's see if he's smart about not filling this board.
So he doesn't have lethal?
Let's see. Let's count it. So the patrons turn into 2. With both the frothings, we're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions are getting hit. So both frothings go to 8. So that's 10 on each. So two frothings is 20 plus 25 or 24 from the axe, 26, 27 from the acolyte, and the 2 patrons is 30, 33. He has lethal.
If he can get it off because of the rope, but he's not going to go for it.
Wait a minute. He definitely missed lethal.
Yeah?
Yeah, he definitely missed lethal.
Is this lethal? Oh my god, I can't deal with this.
It is lethal. No. Yeah, what? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's lethal with the Cruel Taskmaster.
Oh my god.
Yep, the Cruel Taskmaster.
Oh, that's so smart. This is crazy lethal, right? Because
yeah. He's gonna be well over.
Holy crap! I really hope Waning Moon doesn't concede because I would really love to see this math play out. Wow. So are we sure Waning Moon missed lethal there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty positive. I mean, okay, so he had 2 minions on the board, right? So you add 4. You had 4 minions, which is the 2 frothing berserkers, the charge, and the patrons. He was at what did we say? 31 health? Was it 29 plus 2 armor, or was it 28 plus 2 armor? The first thing we need to do is make sure of what Impact's health was. I'm pretty sure it was 31. In any regard, the math I did is he had 33 damage.
Yeah, he was definitely below 33.
Okay, so with 6 minions, 2 that were already on the board.
Oh god.
We should definitely review that VOD after the tournament.
Well, yeah, we'll go back. We'll take a look at the VOD because that was insane. Impact's gonna win the series and advance. I really thought Waning Moon had some like next level anti-patron stuff going on. So well done to you, Waning Moon. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. But Impact is going to go on to the final round. Congratulations, Impact. So we're actually going to switch over to the other half of the bracket to take a look at the other side of the semifinals, which is let's see here. Kuhaku and Karante. I don't know who either of those players are, so that's super exciting. Really, really good to see.
Chile. Karante is from Chile. Interesting.
Chile.
It's interesting what countries pick which server to play on. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because where is Chile? Just let's do some geography real
Chile
quick.
is in South America.
Okay. So, I guess the closest... Is there a South American server? No, there's only Asia. What else is there? There's Europe,
Yeah,
Asia.
Asia, Europe, Asia, and NA, whatever that means.
Yeah,
so I imagine that
you would pick NA.
NA is also SA.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be called... do they actually call it NA, or do they call it... No, they call it Americas. Americas,
oh, yeah, you're right.
And Asia. Why do we all call it NA if it's not NA?
You're right, it is Americas, yeah.
Yeah.
So that covers both.
That's totally their home server. Alright, let me go ahead and add Kuhaku. 1925. And Karante. I'm going to be creeping on them a little bit. I'm going to go look at their Strivewire account, see if I can figure out some information about them. Okay, so Karante is ranked 25 on Strivewire.
Strivewire? Wow, we're getting some really high players, and I mean, it makes sense that they've gotten this far.
Yeah? No, I mean, it's awesome. And it's not like it might be easy to be ranked 25 if you haven't played a bunch of tournaments.
True.
We're not ranked 25, but like pretty high up there because your ELO can like spike.
Yeah.
But it looks like he has played in more than 20 tournaments, so that's not what's happening. And Kuhaku is 62 on Strivewire. So both pretty high scoring players in the Strivewire sense.
Yep.
Alright. So I just sent off my friend requests, and they should be banning just in a few minutes. Or not banning, but picking. They call it, Strivewire calls it like picking / banning phase.
Yeah.
So there are no class bans, they're just picking their classes.
Yeah.
And we will see.
I'm interested to see, because I haven't seen either of these players play, so I don't know what classes they're going to bring to the table. We have a delay on the tournament, right? So other players that are waiting, what's the delay? 10 minutes?
It's 5-minute delay. We have found that we think it's enough time to stop any.
For sure. But my mind's just I'm so ADD, and all I'm thinking about is the fact that he missed lethal there. I mean, I've run it through my mind like 6 times, and I don't know. I'm literally about to pull out the calculator on Windows while we're waiting for this match and do this again.
Math stream. Okay, so while Ari calculates, because I'm really curious to see what this number is. Let's see. While we're talking about the South America stuff, we actually created a tournament just for South American players that we called the Grand Victoria. That's actually going on right now. The games are being played right now. And what we're doing is we're spectating them, recording the games, and then we're going to go back and we're going to cast over them, and then we're going to go ahead and play those live on our Twitch channel so that you guys can see all of our awesome South American players just really really, giving the old Hearthstone beatdown. So that will be up later. I think in early August. I think is when we expect them to come up. So make sure you check back for that because that's going to be some really cool.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, super cool.
All right, so it seems like our players are AFK right now. As soon as they're ready to play their matches, because it looks like not either of them are responding. So
they went to make themselves some strawberry banana ice cream milkshakes.
I was just gonna say, what about some milkshake talk?
Yep.
So, are you opposed to, since you put in, you put ice cream in your milkshake? What about like some like Reese's and make like a dessert milkshake, or some type of candy?
Yeah, I'm on board. It's like what are those things that were from Friendlies? You know what I'm talking about? They put
I know. A blizzard?
A blizzard? Yeah. It's like a blizzard. I could make
Blizzards
a blizzard.
are
I could go. It's funny because we're playing a blizzard game. But yeah, okay. So like I feel like my one true love is just like chocolate milkshake, straight up, no nonsense, none of this like double chocolate fudge crap. Just like chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could be convinced to add some like Reese's Pieces into that.
Do you like the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's that comes around St. Patty's Day?
I don't really.
Really?
It's like I like mint.
Yeah.
It just tastes
mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I love mint chocolate. Ooh, I could make that as a shake too. I would be happy with that.
That would be.
It just tastes like McDonald's, so I don't like it.
Yeah, McDonald's is pretty gross. I agree.
Yeah. I ate a lot of McDonald's in high school, but I don't think I've had McDonald's since high school. So.
Alright, so it looks like our players are back.
Ha!
So...
yeah, I think one of the players added me. Still waiting on Kuhaku, I think. No, he did add me. Okay, Kuhaku is legend player. And let's see, Karate. No, his name is Manuel. Manuel is rank 19, aka not playing on ladder right now. Or is playing on ladder right now and is having a really, really lucky night.
True.
Guess that's within the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
But
that's
probably
happened
just
to me before. That's why you don't queue games between tournament games.
Why?
No, because you might get caught. Like, if you queue games between tournament games, like, I was just wondering if he was AFK because he was laddering.
Oh, I understand now. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so Karante is ready. And I think we're gonna... Or he says he's ready. Don't see their picks yet. So we should be jumping in just a minute. They are preparing to battle.
Yep.
So, did you try this week Tavern Brawl?
I heard from Billy that there was a issue with it on the first day, and they accidentally loaded the Ragnaros versus Nefarian Brawl.
Yes, they did. I didn't see that.
Oh, I thought you got a chance to play it.
No, I was at work, unfortunately. I just started reading about it on Reddit, and I was like, no! Because it would have been fun to like go back and play it again.
Sure.
But by the time I got home from work, it was too many portals.
So we got our classes. Warlock Mage Druid for Kuhaku. Warlock Shaman Druid for Karante. Oh, you might see your Mech Shaman.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I keep saying you're Mech Shaman, but you're mid-range.
That's okay.
So you're enemy.
I'm just rooting for Shaman in pretty much any form.
Gotcha.
Which is weird because if you had asked me like a month ago what my least favorite class is, I definitely would have said Shaman. Because because I'm just not very good at it. But,
Yeah.
I have been picking it more and more in Arena and doing better and better with it, so it's definitely growing on me.
So, one thing I noticed as a trend, and when I play, because I don't have much, honestly, tournament experience. This is the first tournament I ever played in, and I got hooked. Obviously, as you see, I'm here now. But the Warlock class is so good right now in the meta to play in a tournament because you get 3 different types of Warlocks that you can play. And the fact that you don't have to submit decks in the Tuesday Night Hype format tourney, all you have to do is just pick class. You can make some big decisions based on what you see from their first class that they choose, what type of player they are. And then the fact that you can go Mally God, Zoo, or Handlock, that's huge.
It's so huge. And it affects mulligans, like that giant question mark of Warlock is just...
Yeah, and have you ever played a Zoolock where the first 5 turns of the game, or the first 3 turns of the game, sorry, he taps, but he's really a Zoolock?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
He just didn't have the cards, and now he just has a Void Caller on turn 4 into a Loatheb on turn 5. Crazy just plays.
Yeah, it's very, very strange, and the tap ability is just so insanely strong. The life tap. It's I have a lot of friends who play Magic, and when they came over to Hearthstone and read what life tap did, they were like, "That's broken, right? Like that has to be broken." Like, no, I mean it's like the best hero ability, but it's pretty well balanced among all the other heroes. They're like, "There's no way that's not broken." Like, no. In Magic, that would be stupidly broken.
Yeah, there's a little thing called Hunters that counter life
Shut
tap.
that down pretty quickly. So I think... Oh, and Kuhaku is American, he's saying.
Oh, so we do have an American. I guess he was one of the ones that didn't submit his flag.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So we've got America versus Chile. It's gonna be real.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like they are in the game, I think.
Do you see him in game yet? Yeah.
Yes. I think they just joined. Alright, so we're gonna see Shaman versus, I think, Warlock? Shaman versus Druid. Okay. Kohaku has a little bit of a slow deck, or a slow hand, in that he doesn't have any wild growths or innervates right now, but I mean his curve is still fine with the shade into Keeper. Manuel is just going to hero power. He's choosing not to coin anything out, because really there is no reason to coin anything out. Coining out Feral Spirits just kind of ruins your next turn. And I think we're going to see Shade obviously come down from Kuhaku. Just wants to think about it a little bit. And this turn I'm interested to see, I think we're going to see Coin Piloted Shredder. That seems pretty strong. I suppose he could just play Feral Spirits. Ari Beats' computer just crashed, so Ari, Godspeed. He'll be back with us in a minute, hopefully. Computer God's willing, he will be back in a minute. So yeah, I mean, I think no, he's just gonna play Feral Spirits, but I don't know if I like that because that leaves you with 2 mana next turn. And if you play Piloted Shredder and he runs a Shade into it, that seems fine. That seems completely fine to me. I don't know. We shall see if that will work out for him. So now, if Kuhaku wants to, he can run the Shade into a 2/3. But I mean, I guess it does make turn 4 Keeper a little stranger. But I think that's probably... I mean, what else do? You just Hero Power Pass? I'm not sure. I guess next turn, Manuel can coin the Power Mace if he really wanted to. But that doesn't seem to get anywhere. Alright, we're going to see a swipe. We're going to not trade into the 2/2. Okay. So, alright, looks like Ari's on his way back. Everyone celebrate the return of the great Ari. No, he's not back yet. Well, we can celebrate in a minute. I don't know if I like this with the healing totem up.
Alright, I am back here. Sorry about that, guys.
Woo! Is your computer okay?
Yeah, it's alright. So what do we got going on here so far?
I think... Okay, yeah, he just coined a Power Mace. I wasn't sure if I had bugged out because nothing had happened in a little while, and whenever that happens, I get worried.
Yeah, Billy
so he
says
did coin...
it was bugged out.
Okay. Oh. Well, I did see the play happen, so I think it's okay. I think I'm up to date. I think Harrison Joan comes down here. You draw a card, you don't get the death rattle from the Power Mace. It's all pretty great for Kuhaku. Shade's getting, unmanageably out of control. It's no longer within lightning storm range. So next turn, Manuel is going to have 5 mana. Okay, I think the rope is happening right now on Kuhaku's turn. I don't think I'm bugged out. I don't know why he's roping. It might just be oh, he's thinking about trading. Okay, gotcha. I get so worried about being bugged. Okay, so that is a turn for Rockbiter to just get rid of that shade now. It is posing a problem. I guess then the question is, what do you follow that up with? You were kind of hoping to loath that, but that's not a thing anymore because you really need to Rockbiter that shade away. Guess you could Lightning Storm and Rockbiter, but I think Piloted Shredder Rockbiter is the way to go.
Alright, should be in there in just a second.
Hey, welcome back. And I do like the decision to use that on the healing totem instead of on Shaman's face, the trade.
Yeah, Hearthstone's acting up, so should be there in just a second. It shows me it's in the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shows you, or it said player has joined the game. So it's like, oh,
that doesn't
that's a
sound
bug. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a real thing. This 4/6 is problematic. You could roll a totem, hope for the spell damage totem, and then lava burst it. But that's a 25% chance of being happy and a 75% chance of being annoyed.
right.
So you just keep developing your board. You just keep playing stuff. If Kuhaku throws Harrison into the Bloodsail Raider, that sets up a pretty nice lightning storm. But I mean, obviously the Druid of the Claw, I think, goes into the Piloted Shredder. Unless he might just, smirk a little bit, make Manuel deal with the board. But he doesn't have any combo pieces in hand. I also see Ragnaros, which is interesting in this Druid deck. It's turn 7. You know what happens on turn 7? Yeah, so you've absolutely got to Lightning Storm. Interesting that the totem gets rolled. Because I was thinking Lightning Storm and then Lava Burst, the 7/7. But I guess that's not quite an aggressive enough play.
I can't wait.
You've got a Lightning Storm. Yeah. I guess he totemed so that. You got a Vitality Totem off of the Piloted Shredder.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he doesn't have a way to kill Dr. Boom now, which is kind of annoying because I think he was hoping to run the Piloted Shredder into it, but of course the Boombot killed it. That was like the one thing he didn't want the Boombot to kill. So Keeper's going to come down, take care of that whirling. And the Druid is taking the advantage pretty strongly right now. I guess I'm not sure what's best to play here. I don't know if you just kind of slam Lotheb. It doesn't use your mana very efficiently. He's thinking about Lava Bursts, maybe? On the 7/4? Yeah. It's kind of an awkward trade. But at least he's gaining some life. I think you just kill off the Flame Tongue Totem. You don't really care about the Vitality Totem for right now.
I feel like on top of the spectate bug that you've been getting, something is having to do with what just happened to me, because I just tried to log on and spectate the game, and it gave me, it says clearing off tables, polishing glasses, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That bar loaded 6 times with 6 different cute messages.
And it just didn't load up. It was just like, nah.
But you're killing it on the solo. I'll be there in a second.
All right. Yeah, I got you. I know you wouldn't abandon me, Ari. So this is super awkward for Manuel. Manuel? I don't know. I mean, Lotheb Hero Power seems like the better play. But I kind of want to save Lotheb for when your Well, I guess he is saving Lotheb for being worried about combo, since he would be dead to combo. But Kohaku doesn't actually have the combo in hand. He only has the Savage Roar.
Yeah, finally back in after 7 years.
Yeah! Get wrecked, spectate.
Jesus. And it ain't looking so good for Manuelson, is it?
No. No, it is not. I mean, you might make this trade and then, like, just rag.
Yeah.
Or just not even make the trade and just YOLO rag. I don't know. Yeah. YOLO rag for the win. I love it. It's like, actually, you're happy with whichever one it goes. Like, you don't mind either way.
Yeah.
I would hit escape concede. Oh, no, you got a rock biter weapon to see if you get Doomsayer. That's the play. That's the play. Wasn't Doomsayer. Now I hit escape concede. There we go. Manuel and I think on the same level. So Kohaku is going to go ahead and take that first game with the Druid. We've seen a lot of people playing Shaman who lead Shaman, which I think is very interesting. They're trying to get that one out of the way, or think it's an interesting one to lead with. And it seems to be, well, except for in this case, it was working out pretty well prior to now.
Yeah, Shaman is a class that it's not part of the meta usually. The same thing like Oil Rogue, and usually when you put it in a best of 5 or honestly even a best of 3, it's just you need to play it first and try to get a good matchup, because if you get stuck to it on like match 5 of a best of 5, you're probably going to get a bad matchup with it. So generally you like to get rid of your weakest class first, or you can lead with hunters too. People like to do
right. Yeah, for obvious reasons.
Because I mean, you could just 3-0 a game. You can 3-0 a best of 5 with hunter just all the way through.
We have some Manuel's boys in Twitch chat. Hey guys, how's it going? Good for you for sticking up for your guy. You know.
Hashtag Manuel boys.
Yeah, go tweet with that. He'll be pleased. Frogster is airy in another dimension, willing to troll the cast with voice forehead.
Yes, sure am.
Not sure what that means, but I like it. Nice work. And he also asked where my priest and shaman tourney hipsters at. I like the idea of tournament hipsters. I love the idea of Hearthstone hipsters because it's totally a thing.
It's totally a thing, but then also it can just like, I don't know, it's just going against the meta. So it could be a hipster or just someone trying to make a good play.
Right, exactly. Ooh. Okay, so we have, I see a Blackwing Technician in Kohaku's hand. So like Dragon Warrior or Dragon Warlock or Mali Warlock with more dragons in it? I don't know.
Yeah, spectate mode still seems to be bugged for me. I'm in the game but can't see anyone's minions.
That might be happening to me too. I'm gonna wait a second and see if it's still bugged. Oh, they are picking cards. Okay.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
I am. Okay, good.
Nah, you still got in. All I see is a dark bomb on my whole screen. Just one dark bomb. That's
they
it.
Like blow up. They get so big. It's awesome.
This
All right,
doesn't. Yeah, good.
I was gonna say this Blackwing technician is pretty interesting with the Blackwing corruptor. So is like full on dragon warlock a thing?
Yeah. That's just Malygos though. It's just gonna be a Malygos warlock.
Yeah, but with Blackwing technician?
Yeah, they play Blackwing technicians and yeah, you play Blackwing technicians, Twilight Drakes, then the Blackwing corruptors,
Yeah.
and then Malygos. Yeah, that's standard.
That's not standard in my deck.
Really?
That was not in the list that I was running.
That's Forsen's. Forsen runs the Blackwing technicians.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. So this is looking like some handlock action for sure. This is a little awkward with no dragons in hand, and it also shouts, "Hey, this is what I'm playing," but it's not working, and I don't have any dragons in my hand.
Yeah. Playing that bear sometimes sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to do it, I guess. Just get something on the board. So, Manuel is thinking, I don't have any mountain giants. I don't have any twilight drakes.
Yeah, I would just tap and play Ancient
Tap
Watcher.
an ancient, yeah. There's the twilight drake.
Wow, one turn late.
Yep, awkward.
Can I tell Can I tell you how happy I am to just be in the game, watching with you again? It's
1
awesome.
hour later.
Oh man, there's that Malygos.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he's gonna Iron Beak the Ancient Watcher and run into the Blackwing? Oh no, he's the Twilight Drake. True.
Way better.
Yeah. He's a turn 6 Emperor too as well.
Yep, that's pretty good. Kuhaku does not have the Emperor in hand, or else he would certainly be coining it out.
Yeah.
What with Malygos, a Dark Bomb, and a Soulfire in hand. That's kind of the dream.
But we should be careful here. Like, watch, if he attacks in, this game could turn around real quick because he's not good. He's not going face with it. We already know just from him pointing at that. Because if he goes face, that Molten Giant's gonna get out real quick.
Yup. The doing the math of how much you should attack your opponent so that they can't get super cheap Molten Giants
It's
always bothers me.
It's so tough. Like, it's the worst when you're playing Hunter too, and like you have like enough to put him at 5, but you're like, do I attack?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, have a free 8/8? That seems bad.
Even though this seems weird, like that's the correct play. Oh wait, he's gonna go face though.
No, he's just... Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but
no, with
still
the other-
17 is safe.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's gonna get there.
Yeah. So why did he Blackwing the Twilight Drake?
Just for Moltens, because if not, he would be at 14 and he could play a Molten and a Taunt.
No, but instead of the Ancient Watcher. You want to wait until Ancient Watcher is... Like, you want to wait until Manuel has used his resources to, like, activate Ancient Watcher and then get rid of it? Isn't there something to be said for, like, getting
you're
rid-
saying why
right away?
didn't he Blackwing the Ancient Watcher?
Yeah.
I mean, an argument can be made for both sides. I don't know, because the 410, how else is he gonna clear it? I mean, you can't BGH a 410.
Right.
So like there's no executes on a Warlock class, so like a 410
Yeah.
is pretty threatening.
Yeah.
That Shadow Flame is
Really-
so sick.
Kuhaku, if he had drawn Emperor, would really, really, really be a threat.
Yeah. for sure. But if he just Shadow Flames the Ancient Watcher here and taps, his Molten costs 5 next turn. And he'll have 7 mana, so 5 plus... does he have a taunt for it? No, he doesn't. This is interesting to watch that he has a Doomguard in his Molten Giant deck.
Yeah, that caught me off guard too. What's up with that? Just for like some extra burst damage?
Yeah.
Or
Like, I mean, I've seen it before. It's happened to me. And when it does happen, I'm like, oh, God. Did you really just Hellfire Doomguard me as a handlock? The thing is it's really smart because when you play against handlock, you generally think that you're okay from anywhere from, like, 8 health and up.
Yep. And Manuel is actually only 4 off lethal with the Doomguard Dark Bomb. So he's just gonna set it up for next turn. We do see a heal bot in Kuhaku's hand, but that's not totally what he wants to see right now.
Is our spec bugged? Have you seen the next turn yet?
I think Kuhaku just drew a card and hasn't played anything yet, I believe. And Manuel should have an Emperor and a 4/4 on the board. I mean...
It's playing games with me today.
Yeah, it doesn't like you. You've angered it somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is not great. You have to use...
He wants to get to that Malygos, but you need an Emperor to even make Malygos even worth it. He has to kill that Emperor, so he's going to have to just Blackwing Dark Bomb.
Yeah.
It trades with the 4/4, and it doesn't die to a Dark Bomb.
Face?
Wow. Well, let's see. Let's count his damage. He got 3/6 from Dark Bomb, 10 from Soulfire, 13 from Hellfire. That's only 13. He's 1 short.
With double Dark Bomb?
Yeah, double Dark Bomb is 6, Soulfire's 10, Hellfire's 13. I'm talking about Kuhaku.
Oh, you're talking about Kuhaku.
Yeah,
okay,
that's why I was wondering why he went face with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there wasn't... And it wouldn't have been lethal.
The next turn, which is a play you don't usually make.
Right, but also if he had killed the Emperor, he wouldn't have died. Like if he had black winged the Emperor and then dark bombed it.
Yeah, so that's why.
I mean, I guess he's thinking that's out, but
that's why I'm really questioning what his train of thought was there. I'm sure we'll get an answer just like every other question we've had so far. It comes up in chat like
that's true.
10 minutes later.
That's true. 10 minutes later. I believe that was Manuel, aka Karante, who just won that game. I'm not positive.
Wait, you're saying you don't know which one out of the 2 won it?
Yeah, okay, that was Manuel. Okay, yeah. I forgot to like exit off right as I did it. So we are tied up 1-1. And it looks like they're about to jump into their next game. This is going to be tough, right? Just like, it's going to be taxing as a Hearthstone player to play this many games over this many hours with like sometimes kind of long breaks in between while you wait for your casters to get their stuff together. So I just want to like thank you guys for being so patient with us, and every time the spectator bugs out when I'm like, invite me again, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I try to wait until it's not your turn, but sorry about that. If I could fix it, I would fix it in a heartbeat, but we just want to, we want to show you being awesome in front of Twitch, so we're trying.
Yep. That's the main objective here.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you keep double Cogmaster and hope that you get a mech?
Well, he knows what type of lock he's playing against. It's
True.
it's your decision because remember he has coin. He's going against a coin too.
Right.
So going against a coin, would you be scared of a coin Hellfire on turn 3? You know.
Mm.
But then again, also, did we see Molten Giants in Kuhaku's deck?
No.
You usually don't run them in Malilock.
No.
So knowing that there's no Moltens, you could also make an argument for just flood the board while you can and hope he doesn't have Hellfire because he doesn't have Moltens.
Right.
This is a way better matchup for him against Mali God instead of Handlock Standard. I guess actually it could go both ways because remember Mali God has 2 Hellfires. Standard Handlock usually doesn't have 2.
And Manuel's saying greetings after playing the Mech Warper.
Which is interesting because, Kuhaku could just have a Dark Bomb.
Yep.
So, I don't know where the friendly, competitive greetings that came from.
And this Blackwing Technician is slightly annoying.
I don't think he's going to Feral Spirit because of Hellfire. Oh, no, he already uses coin. So, yeah, he can Feral Spirit.
Yeah.
Because he's not scared of Hellfire. I would just go face.
Face, go face.
The problem is that he can't Loatheb yet next turn.
There's Hellfire. Perfect.
Yep, perfect timing. So, the key to this game being won or lost right here is if Manuel decides to trade or if he goes face. Because if he goes face, we all know what's going to happen.
Yep.
But if he trades, he's in a pretty bad situation as well.
He really is. I mean, I don't think this is a deck that wants to be trading all that much.
Yeah.
Especially since Kuhaku is going to have way better late game stuff.
Yeah.
He's really just trying to swarm, and he's going to get punished for it pretty hard. I mean, still, like, we can see some big turnarounds with, like, Rockbiter. Okay, that's good.
It's a good start.
That's good, and then go face with the rest. To be honest, that's what I would do as Manuel as well. Like, you just have to hope he doesn't have Hellfire. We know he does.
Yeah.
Super annoying.
That hurts so much.
He can't even...
That's the same thing. That's the same thing would have just happened to your Flame Waker mage.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
That could have been 2 Mirror Entities and 2 Mana Worms behind it, buffed to 4.
Yep. Goodbye.
Alright, so I would just Twilight. Okay, this is actually an interesting point. I know he's going to Twilight Drake, but sometimes you can make an argument for wanting to play your things that need dragons for the buff.
Right.
But oh yeah, actually Twilight Drake gets Earthshocked, so he might think twice about it.
Oh.
And,
but you don't. I mean, you can't tap.
Yeah, you can't tap because he's too low. I mean, I'm just saying he might just play the 3/5 because that gets Earthshocked.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that might be pretty good.
Alright, so now he guarantees the Twilight Drake trades with the 5/3. How much damage? 7.
8, 9, 10.
And then if he rolls Lightning Totem.
Yeah, spell damage.
Wait,
just 11.
Yeah, it'll be 1 short. Oh, that sucks.
It's super annoying.
So
he's thinking, do I push the damage now?
Yeah, he's gonna push the damage now and probably hex the 4/6, or maybe not. Maybe not even hex it. Like, what's really the point, you know?
I don't know.
Because if he hexes the 4/6, right, and somehow Kuhaku clears the 5/3, the hex is a taunt, and then you can't Rockbiter yourself, for instance.
Right, exactly.
So the hex could actually work against you.
The taunt is just as annoying.
I would just go face. But I don't know. I probably would. Yeah, I would have used the taunt seed. I would have used the Flame Tongue Totem and got that extra 2 damage right now. Because if he draws any other spell damage, he wins the game. Ooh,
Exactly.
that anti-heal
Like another
bot.
lightning bolt. Oh man, he's not gonna play it.
If that misses, oh no, he has Mortal Coil. Okay, and he'll just attack 1
Okay,
and coil.
so he can draw the 5 damage spell right off the top, like a boss.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not enough. 3/6. Nope.
That's why you put the Flame Tongue Totem down last.
Yes, he would have lethal this turn.
Wait,
oh
he
my
can.
goodness.
Oh yeah, he can't.
No, he can't.
He can still roll a totem and see what he gets.
Yeah, but it won't give him
But
lethal.
it's gonna put him at 1, and then he's just gonna heal bot. Oh.
Hashtag Manuel boys.
Double heal bot. Woo, that's game. That's game. I greet you, says Kuhaku.
I would attack 4 in and then Mortal Coil. I'm wondering why he didn't Mortal Coil the last time, to be honest. Because remember, he could have Mortal Coiled the 0/2 taunt.
Oh,
Last turn he had 2 mana left over, and he didn't Mortal Coil. Oh.
You really needed to have pushed that damage with the Flame Tongue Totem. Because now he has to Lightning Bolt this. Do you Lightning Bolt that? I guess so.
I would not do that.
No.
The reason why I wouldn't is because his chances of getting lethal now are so low that he lightning bolted. I mean, he doesn't know that he has another heal bot.
Right, exactly.
Wow, that was so close to both those 2 turns that he could have had lethal if he would have flame tongued. Wait a minute, is this? Nah, no, it's over with the second heal bot. All right. So, is there anything you can do? No, I don't think there's anything. I wonder if he draws with that Emperor. I mean, with the Blood Mage Thanos. Think he draws with it, or he keeps it on board? I don't see why you wouldn't draw with it.
Yeah.
Because you're so low already, and the heal bot's gonna win you the game. What do you need the spell damage for? You're about to clear the board too. Oh, I didn't think of the Shadow Flame. That's nice. And he has the spell damage. Wow.
Oh, that's pretty good. With the spell damage,
sick.
yeah. That's what you keep it up for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super
Rank 1
game
plays,
there.
boys. Rank 1 plays.
Yep. I think we're gonna see Kuhaku take it. And by think, I mean... Yes, he's going to take it. And the dragon, just to set off the Black Wings. Lovely.
Come on, you have to BM.
Yeah, that's perfect lethal. That's lovely.
I thought he actually had more. At a first glance, it looked like he had more room to BM.
Right? It looked like he had way more.
Yeah.
I mean, still, like, he could not win that turn and win next turn, but that's too much. That's too much. Okay, so Kuhaku sweeping it up with the Warlock deck, meaning that Kuhaku just has Mage left, and can I just say, this is the first time tonight that we've seen a Mage deck.
That's true.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
So it's
Shelby
gonna be
haters
Mage
out here.
I know, what gives, guys? Hating on the mages. No fair. And I mean, it's extremely possible that it's Freeze Mage and not Tempo Mage. Or even Mech Mage. That's also a possibility.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna, against my better intuition, I'm gonna check chat. Oh, chat is largely in Spanish. Okay.
Yeah, I did just see that.
Yep. Oh my god, it's mostly Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Okay, well. And then Beast just goes, haha, the Latin American following is strong.
Hey, look, Billy wrote más cerveza, por favor.
Wait, and then someone wrote Enrique Iglesias. We're just okay. Maybe this isn't really Spanish. I'm seeing K Cancer. This is Twitch Spanish. Oh my god, this is great. I love the internet. What a hand from Manuel. Holy cow! And what a bad hand from Kuhaku. Wow, this is going to get out of hand very quickly.
All I saw was a piloted shredder on my screen, so I had to rejoin.
Just to try and... He wins now. He's the ruler of this Hearthstone tournament. I mean...
Would you play that?
The girl? The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Yeah.
I
probably would.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Because if he doesn't have a turn 2 play, which we all know he does, if he didn't though, you would have a Flame Waker fresh on the board.
Right.
Like against maybe a totem, if you're lucky. I mean, because look at his perfect curve. Otherwise, I would say no, but he has 2, 3, 4. All he needs to fill in is turn 5.
Yeah, but Flame Waker isn't going to be a turn 3 play.
He's not going to play it on turn 3.
I really hate playing Flame Wakers.
But are you sure against a straight aggro deck like Mech Mage?
Yeah, or Mech Shaman. I guess you have to.
I mean, yeah, Mech Shaman, sorry. Mech Warper, Coin, Sapomatic.
Coin Whirling. Oh my god, he's got 2 of them now. This is disgusting. You have to kill the girl, though. Cue of despair.
Ah, I feel so bad. Ooh.
His world for a coin would be great. I mean, I guess you can play Flame Waker. You have no spells in your hand.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But what else is he gonna do? He's gonna get behind so much. He knows it if he doesn't play it. At the worst, it puts a minion at health to be pinged later. At the worst, even if it doesn't clear a minion.
Okay.
So...
Thinking about lava bursting it.
Wow.
To protect.
I would just play the weapon and run my Mech Warper in.
Yeah, I would too. Because, I mean, maybe that's because no, that's what I would do regardless of what Kuhaku's hand is.
Regardless.
Yeah. Because he has to spend 2 mana to ping.
And then what are you going to do with 2 mana? The other 2 mana. I guess you can Frostbolt.
Sure.
And he needs an answer now. I wonder if he fireballs the 3-2.
So bad.
It's so bad, but like...
Yeah. No,
he needs to hope for a
I
Doomsayer.
feel you.
He's doing it!
Yeah. God, that's gotta be the worst feeling. I mean, that is the worst feeling.
It's smart, though. It's like... just from our perspective, it's smart.
Yeah.
Maybe not while you're playing the game.
I'm trying to think if you just slam Fire Guard, especially since you just saw the fireball.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, well, you were scared of 6 damage, now be afraid of 7 damage. I have to wonder if you actually don't want to roll a 7 in constructed. If you want to roll a 6 because you're afraid of BGH. Is that a thing?
True.
I don't know. I've never played a Fire Guard in constructed. I've only ever played them in arena.
Yeah, you can generally replace you change out piloted shredder for those, which is
Hmm.
yeah, it's a point that most people are gonna say you want to run the piloted shredders instead.
Hmm.
But I mean, look at it. It's a monster right now.
Yeah, that thing is nasty. That cost 4. Like, come on. Miz is not especially helpful. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's one off.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, he only has 4 mana. If he had one more mana,
Well,
I think that'll seal the game.
I think so too.
I mean, even if he had Blizzard here, actually Blizzard is the only thing that would save him. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. That
Nope.
ain't Falco.
That ain't Falco. Alright, Manuel is taking this with his shaman. So we are all tied up. Game 5. This is the third match we've cast that's gone to Game 5, so that's why tonight is going a little bit slower. We are going to see Mage versus Druid. And I don't think we've seen Manuel's Druid deck yet, though it's probably pretty standard.
Yeah.
One would think.
We've seen druids with Harrison Jones today, actually, in all the druids, I think.
Yeah, it's in my list as well. I think that's what the current net deck has. Tell
let's go party. Come on party, let's go party. Come on party, let's go party. Let's go party. Bye.